shit, bro. This game frustrates me the hell out, bro. Tap for sound. Hold on. Looks like we're live.
My brother, we're live.
Live and direct.
Live and direct, episode 0 of Jay's Gamepad Tapping Button podcast. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for Nakama to jump on. He's running a bit late, but he's gonna jump on soon.
Yeah, the mighty Lionheart, obviously.
Yeah.
What's gonna say though, man? You gotta tell people what the name of the podcast is and where they can find us, man.
Yeah, Tapping Buttons podcast, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can find it on YouTube or on my YouTube channel, Jay's Gamepad. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into it, man. So obviously, I'm Leo Gammy, and I'm a avid gamer myself. Here with my boy Jay the Ripper. Yeah, we're gonna get into this, man. What are you saying today, man? I see that you posted a video about Hitman today, Hitman VR.
Yeah. I recorded that last night still. You know what I mean? I recorded that last night. I was surprised, brother. I was surprised because because I see like the first game and the second game, and I've just tried the demo, and I haven't played the full game, but the demos that I played are like,
oh, is the demo out?
What, for free?
Yeah.
No. The game comes out on the 20th. No, so the game comes out on the 20th, but I haven't seen any demos or anything out yet for it.
You know what I mean?
So but I played.
Obviously, yesterday was the launch. Then they released some footage yesterday.
Yeah. I think they were just showing more information in regards to like the VR aspect of it, innit?
Yeah. So, what do you think of the VR aspect of it? Because I know that you're a big gamer when it comes to VR, innit?
Yeah, man. I love my VR, man. I love my VR. Like, I think like this is gonna be like the second full VR game from beginning to end that you can experience, which is the reason why I'm hyped, because the only one I've played is Resident Evil 7. You know what I mean?
What was your thoughts on Resident Evil 7 though?
Godlike.
You like that game? I enjoyed it as well, actually. But I think I enjoyed it more towards the later half of the game. The first half of the game for me was kind of long, man.
You think so?
Yeah, for me.
What did you play it on?
PS4. Because my brother had a PS4, remember?
Yeah.
I didn't play. The thing is, I didn't play it in VR though. That's the thing. I only got to play it first person. So maybe the VR element would have added another thing to it.
Yeah. Well,
because I definitely think VR is the future, but I think there isn't enough to support it right now. I mean, there's a lot of indie games. There's a lot of like little demos of things. Obviously, like you said, there's only like 2 games that are completely VR at the moment, and I'm just looking forward to Hitman because I think. That's going to be my first proper VR game. Like, I'm actually going to get the headset and everything, the goggles and all that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, like, I would say like now probably a good time to pick up like a VR headset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was it like I said before? I'm not sure if you can play it just on the control pad, or you play on the control pad and move sticks, or if you like you can use the VR gun. So. Because I don't own move sticks, innit? I had to borrow like Laggie's ones, innit? Because I'm playing Vader Immortal.
Yeah, because the game looked like mad interactive. It looked like you could just grab people and just do what you want. And obviously, from a Hitman perspective, because Hitman's always been the type of strategy game where you've got to do like sneaking around and many option selecting on how to deal with the enemies and stuff, innit? And yeah, it just looks like mad amount of freedom in that game. Like
I love it.
Creative assassination.
Well, if it's anything like the demo from Hitman 1 and 2, but in VR, I'm with it all day. I'm with it all day.
From when it's Hitman anyway, I'm with it. They had me at the gates. But
apparently,
the VR element though, they're gonna. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to invest in the whole VR headset now.
It'd be well worth it, but the thing is that apparently you're able to play Hitman 1, 2, and 3 all in VR. Like that alone is like, whoa.
Way too godlike.
Nah, trust me. So, I mean, I don't know how to implement. Like they're gonna implement it in a way where you just need to buy a Hitman 3 and you get like access to 1 and 2 in VR, or if you got own 1 or 2 and there's like an update to allow you to play 1 and 2 and 3 in VR. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but regardless, like I'm involved in it.
Because I think it might be like some DLC or something. Or it might even come as an option within the game, innit? I mean, what I'd be looking forward to see is just how long is Hitman 3? Is it a long game or is it shorter because they made it in VR? That's the only thing I'd be interested in seeing and finding
No,
out.
but
That
no,
would be the deciding factor for me.
no, but Hitman 1 and 2 is quite long, isn't it?
Yeah, it is long still. Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean,
You got loads of missions in there.
mm,
But
you know what I mean?
but do you know if they've done enhanced graphics though of
Um,
Hitman 1, 2? Because imagine in VR you're walking around and all you see is pixelated characters.
no. It's not really like
PS1
that. Like,
graphics.
see, what was it? See, like the thing is that like when was it? When I said earlier, like this was like the second game that I got to experience. Like I said, was it second full game that I'll be getting to experience in VR. Like I just mean in terms of like a game that you could play like normally on PS4 and VR. Like there's other full VR games already out there. But what I've noticed is that like for example with Resident Evil 7, because they use the RE engine and the graphics will just look godlike anyway.
Godlike,
when when they put into VR, it was like high standard, isn't it? And I think it's the same for this. I think like like the studio, like they got their graphics and they've just like probably downgraded it a little bit for the VR, isn't it? But it's still on point. Hold on a second.
I look forward to see what they come up with, man. Do they have a release date for that game?
Yeah, the 20th.
Oh! It's the mighty Lionheart loading.
Lionheart for Mind Explosion. Where is he?
Pending,
My
look
brother.
at this guy loading up.
There you go. My brother.
My man.
Brother, we can't hear you. Brother, we can't hear you.
Where's your mic? Oh, Jay, your mic, Jay.
Can you hear us?
This is the fun of live broadcast.
Yeah, bro. It's how it goes.
Takes.
Hey, Jay, can you hear us?
I think he can hear us, just like me. You've got to go into the options.
Yeah, but we can't hear you.
Options.
Yeah,
I think it doesn't accept headphones.
Was it? We can't hear you.
If you've got headphones on.
Oh, look, he's got his mic off. Hey, Jay. No. Jay, turn on your mic because you turned it off.
Oh, you can see that. Did I turn off my mic before then?
You see where your name is, Lionheart Mind Explosion. You got like a little mic logo. It's being crossed off because you got your mic off.
All right, Jermaine, Jay, can you edit my name? I messed up my name because I was trying to type it with my screen.
I see it.
Can you edit it?
Hold on, let me try.
Because I can't do it. No, I don't mind. Keep G Leo Gammy. That sounds all right still. There's an accident though.
Oh, what's going on with Jay?
This is exciting, man.
Oh yeah, you can edit name actually.
Save me, man.
All right. Let me do edit name. What? Take out the G, yeah?
Yeah, take out keep G. Just keep Leo Gammy. Yeah, man. Like so we're live on YouTube right now?
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, we're live, isn't it? Live and direct.
The Warriors.
Live and direct.
The Warriors. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so like the studio, I mean, because like Hitman 1 and 2, the graphics look godlike anyway. It looked good. You know what I mean? So, and like from what I saw, it looked really good. Like graphically, I would say it's up there with Resident Evil 7. And even with for example,
the graphics look good still.
Yeah. Trust, they look really good. And they've also it's also like when I played Gran Turismo Sport as well. Like it's got a VR feature, so you can't play the whole game in VR, but it's got a feature. But because Gran Turismo graphics is so high, like the quality is so high, when you play it in VR, it's top tier. In terms of like graphical fidelity in VR, isn't it? So I think it depends.
I've got a question for you though. I got a question for you since you're like into the VR thing. Yeah, do you think that the headsets that you have make a difference to the VR experience?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So, like, what is the best headset to get in the market right now?
Oculus Rift is like, like really good.
The highest level.
Yeah, I think Oculus Rift, and there's another one. I think a HTC Vive or something. I think they're like the best ones and stuff. Like in terms of quality, yeah, I think that they're pushing 1080p. Maybe trying, maybe working at technology to get the 4K. But with the PlayStation VR, it's only 720.
Okay.
So so when you're playing games and like you're looking for it, it's 720, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cold though. That's cold. Yeah. Then and what I think I'm gonna invest in the Oculus Rift if that's the case, because with anything that I do gaming wise, I always want the best experience. So how would you rate the because I saw PlayStation got their own version as well, no?
Or was it off what?
Of the headset of VR headsets.
Yeah,
Like, how would you rate
What's
PlayStation's one? Are those decent? Is that like a good entry level to come in at if you're trying to get in the game of like
yeah,
VR?
was it like it's definitely a really good entry level. I say that because in terms of like the quality, obviously the Oculus Rift and the HTC is better quality. But like if you want to like play and experience games,
Hear me now.
and stuff, then I
Yeah.
would say PlayStation VR has got like more games and full games. Where like where like Oculus Rift and whatever, they got games.
Can you hear
But
me?
I would say PlayStation, yeah, bro, we can hear you clear now.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. Yeah, I would say that the Oculus was it PlayStation
Oh,
VR
here we
got
go. The mighty
was it
Lionheart
more gaming experiences?
in the building.
Lionheart for Mind Explosions. Introduce yourself, my bladder. Introduce yourself.
Yeah,
My
bro, you know
Wakandan
what
bladder.
already, man. Lionheart, here with my brothers. Life is good, man. As they say in France, la fille est belle.
Yeah.
Wakanda
Beautiful,
forever, my brother.
Beautiful. Actually,
The mighty Lionheart, man.
Most of the sound is good, yeah? It's not
Yeah,
cracked up.
it's good. It's good, brother. It's perfect.
I like it.
Let me switch the layout a little bit. Let me just.
All right.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? You can switch it up a bit.
Yeah, make it like that. That's cool.
What, like that? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Nah,
then
man,
whoever speaks, do they come up or what?
No, it just stays like that, innit? No, I mean, let me switch it back in there.
Fair enough.
No, I mean, because this one looks a bit conceited, like I'm a bit like. Yeah, that one still. Yeah. If you want more of the screen, just turn your phone around, innit?
What, sideways?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to look at if you want like that, you just turn it around and it's calm, innit?
Like this. No, I prefer
Boss.
this stuff. I'm sweet.
Yeah, that's it, brother. You had it. You had it, and it morphed back in and shit.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, man. What's good, my brother?
The three kings united at once.
That's it, bro. Long time, man.
Yeah, look.
Long time, bro.
Been too long, man. I think the last time we all gathered up like this.
What's that you showing us?
Last second Tuesday.
Phantom Breaker.
What's that? What's that? Phantom Breaker.
Yeah, Battlegrounds.
Oh, well, okay. Do they still make games on the PlayStation, the VR?
Yeah, but only in Japan, innit?
Damn. Okay. Yeah, bro. Like it. Fighting game, yeah?
Yeah, side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, man. If I had the VR, bro, man.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, what's that you playing on there, man?
Valfaris. It's it's a 8-bit game on the Switch called Valfaris.
Good, yeah.
Very gothic, grim, shoot 'em up. Where basically you're fighting like mad aliens and shit.
Oh, man. I didn't know they did stuff like that on the Switch.
Yeah, look, this is how the game looks, isn't it?
Game, man.
Oh yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah, because I've been on the 8-bit game.
Yeah, man, just keep it simple.
Game journey. I've been playing a lot of 8-bit games.
Yeah, bro. That's it, man. Just keep it simple.
And actually, I'm finding that the Switch is actually one of the best consoles for the 8-bits.
Yeah, definitely. Easy. Easy. No, I mean, I'm actually thinking about buying the Switch as well because, hey, Jay and Fabian, like, don't you think it's weird that you haven't heard anything about Bayonetta 3? Like, since that first trailer that came out time ago.
I think they can't do it on the Switch.
Yeah, but they did Bayonetta 2, though.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like not a word, not a peep, nothing about that game. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like I still got the first trailer that they dropped. You know what I mean? Like the spoiler trailer.
Yeah.
And since then, nothing.
But that wasn't gameplay, was it? It was like
Nah.
That CG trailer.
Yeah, it was CG.
Yeah.
It was CG trailer as well. Like that was a couple of years ago, man.
I mean, I think they wanted to do something like super ambitious. Where'd Fabian go?
I don't know. I just turned my head. He disappeared.
Maybe the internet.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, I think maybe they tried to do something like really ambitious, like super ambitious, and it just wouldn't work. It won't work on the Switch. Maybe it won't work on the Switch or something. Like something must have happened. Something must have happened. Because
that's a bit weird.
The game.
Oh,
What you saying, brother?
No. Was it Fabian's back now, isn't it?
Yeah, son. I had to restart my thing for some reason.
Well, did your internet crash out?
No, it was this. I think on the stream, I wasn't hearing you both. The sound was messed up, but now it's clear now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know what it is. Yeah, before I was playing my phone through Alexa, so I always had like the app. Yeah, so I think that's why it wasn't working properly, and I just switched it off.
I don't know that.
Oh, I see.
And so it just kind of like switched back. So I think maybe something like that was happened to you or something, can it?
Yeah, man. Like what we say, if it starts bugging out and stuff, then just jump back. And then jump out and jump back in. It kind of clears it up sometimes if it bugs out a little bit, innit? You know what I mean? It's something I noticed about streaming.
Yeah, hey, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, my headphones are working now. Are they working now?
Oh, they're working now.
Oh, yeah, because you can hear me.
Man's the abyss of darkness. I bet that screen is the only light in your room.
Come on, always.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
He's
got the ring light, Jay.
I like it.
Yeah, he's got the ring light as well.
Oh, Fabian got the ring light.
Yeah. He stepped up, brother.
Upgrade, yeah, that's what I'm using. Hold on. Let me.
No. Yeah, that's why I'm playing this smartphone,
brother. Got like one.
Look, I'm gonna change the color. Look,
like the whole room is dark. Is the whole room dark?
Yeah, was it Fabian looking real tan? He's looking real tan a minute ago.
Yeah, Fabian, is your whole room dark?
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see you just got one. I can see you've got one massive source of light.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's why he's changing his
phone. Look, I'm changing the colors. Look, it's changing colors.
That's why he's changing his sparkling so much, isn't it? Because the light.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna put a link in the description for the ring light that I bought.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
For all your subscribers, you know, if you want to get the same ring light. Yeah.
Where did you get yours from?
Definitely. Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I got mine from as well.
Yeah, I mean, the world is changing, isn't it? Everything's moving towards those type of things. So I think it's just good to be aware of what's going on out there. You know what I mean? What's available and what you can do.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Have you told
man,
stuff that we talked about yesterday?
Yeah, a little bit. We spoke earlier on the phone before the stream.
Okay. Yeah.
But we're in a mix. But I found some new websites actually where you could promote your YouTube videos, which is pretty cool.
Where's that?
It's a platform called Mixer. Jermaine knows about it as well, apparently. But I only saw the icon pop up today when I posted my video for Genshin Impact. No, it doesn't seem like it. No, it doesn't seem like it. I posted some videos today and like got lots of followers and likes on that channel.
You know, what's it called again? You know, Microsoft bought Mixer.
I thought it was Google, but okay, Microsoft bought them, yeah.
Microsoft bought it.
No, Facebook has got them now.
And then something weird happened, didn't it? Like basically, they just weren't getting enough viewership or something like that. And then,
But
like,
they seem to have restarted.
Microsoft just said it.
Yeah,
No,
they've
but I
merged
think
with Facebook.
But and now
Apparently.
they've launched a partnership with YouTube, because when you upload videos now, you know where it says shareable social medias. I see that mix thing came up. So it's the first time I've seen it today, and I just signed up today just to see what's going on down there.
Yeah.
You know, reach more of the warriors.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah,
You've
man. I'm
got to
definitely gonna check
expand,
that out.
man.
Sure.
You've got to expand.
Yeah, man. But how are we feeling about gaming this year, man? What kind of games which games are we looking forward to?
Boy,
That's how I feel, by the way. That's
Resident
how I
Evil
feel.
8. Resident Evil 8. I'm definitely looking. I'm
Is
definitely looking. Yeah. Was it meant to be coming this year sometime? Like I can't remember if there's a release date for it, but it's meant to be coming this year sometime. So I'm hyped for that. Obviously Hitman 3 and VR. I'm definitely hyped for that as well. I'm hyped for the Nia. What's it called? Was it the new Nia game?
Replica.
Yeah.
Like some mad code, like 110024689, whatever. But I think it's a remake.
Yeah, it is. It is. Basically, it's more in line with was it Automata, like in terms of like the gameplay and fighting system, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm with that. I'm with that.
Sounds sick.
I think that's about it. I can't think of any other games that I'm really looking forward to be honest. It's just them. You know what I mean?
I don't know any games that are coming out this year.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I don't know. I don't know of any big titles that I'm really hyped about just yet that I know are coming out this year. But I don't know why I've really gotten into indie games, man. Indie games and like 8-bit games at the moment are taking over my main time.
Oh look, I think a good game's a good game.
Yeah, definitely.
So you got to be finding just indie games that are just good.
Is it? So what games are you looking forward to?
There's loads. Well, for me, I'm looking forward to games coming out on the Switch. I think I'm all invested in the Switch at the moment. But the main title that I'm looking forward to on the Switch is the what's it called? No More Heroes 3.
Yes.
Over Christmas, I bought No More Heroes 1 and 2. So I'm just playing through that at the moment. And then we're gonna see what No More Heroes 3 is saying.
Who made that game?
I think it's that Pseudo 51 guy, isn't it?
No, but I mean, like, who's making it? Like he made. I think he made the first one on his own. Yeah, we know that turned out. Then he did the second one with some next random company.
I'll check now. Actually, let me check on my Switch real quick.
Yeah.
Let me check who is.
I've only liked one of his games, man. Do you remember a game called Evil?
God.
I think it's Evil Dead. No, it's not.
Evil Dead. That's not him. No. Dawn of the Damned or something like that. Damn.
Oh, I think you're right.
Something of the Damned. Something of the Damned. Shadows of the Damned.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What type of game is that?
It's a platform game. It's like a platform survivor horror game kind of thing, isn't it?
Platform.
Yeah, because it's like an adventure game, isn't it?
It's like
a 3D adventure game.
It's like Resident Evil 3, like Resident Evil 4.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Would you say that it's like Resident Evil 4? Because you can't do the ground movement and stuff. That's a Resident Evil 5.
Over the shoulder. Over the shoulder. You can shoot people in the head, walk up to them, and then do like a special attack on them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I never made that connection before.
All that kind of stuff. But the thing is, they cut EA cut funding to that game.
Yeah, of course they would. EA.
Yeah. So the second half of that game was looking like didn't look really good. Like you could clearly see where the spending stopped in that game.
Yeah. But I still enjoy. I really enjoyed that game though. And also,
I love that game. I love that game.
51 didn't Pseudo 51 make God Hand as well?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because that game very similar to that man's style, isn't it? like the wacky and the wrestling and the masks and the, you know.
Yeah, kind of that kind of wild, crazy, wacky style.
Yeah, and like pop culture as well. A lot of pop culture in that game.
No, you know what it is, yeah. No disrespect, but I don't think he did it.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough. But it's Grasshopper manufacturers are making No More Heroes 3. So I think that's Pseudo 51's company, isn't it?
Oh wow, Grasshopper. That's yeah, that's his
company, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's doing it himself again.
Is it? So when's it coming out?
2021. Let me check what date exactly. I don't think there's an announced date for it yet.
Okay. No, I mean, because
it's definitely 2021 though.
Okay, because I was surprised to see that like that trailer. I was hyped. I was like, oh shit. I completely forgot about it.
No, that game for me, I mean, I don't think I don't think No More Heroes is a great game, but it's a guilty pleasure though. There's something about it that I enjoy.
About what?
What's it called? No More Heroes. Okay, for me, it's a it's a bit of a guilty pleasure. I don't think it's like an amazing game, but there's something about there's something about it I like the whole ranking system of the assassination thing and the frivolous talking between the bosses is really kind of what I enjoy about it. I think I like the way it's written. But
I think that's the only good thing about it.
It's got that like grindhouse kind of like feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Tarantino kind of grindhouse kind of. Okay.
Yeah, there's no release date. It's just 2021.
Okay. Is it? I got a list of like games that are meant to be coming out this year. You know. Like, do you want to hear them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
There's quite a lot, but anyway, I'll try to go through it quick. So you got Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid saga continues. Iron Conflict, MXGP 2020, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Hitman 3, Ride 4, Cyber Shadow, Stronghold Warlords, Ori, The Medium, the Yakuza Remastered Collection. I know a lot of people will be hyped about that. Yeah. I like that. Was it Control, which is coming out on the PS5, Xbox Series X in February. Werewolf Apocalypse, Earthblood, Kinetic Edge, Noah 2, the complete edition, Noah 2 remastered. Well, fucking no. Okay, just the same shit. Little Nightmares 2, Mario World 3D. Sorry, Super Mario 3D World.
That game looks sick, by the way. I see some trailer on it on the Switch, and there's like this trailer where Bowser is like a giant and he lands on the map, and then you got to do all kinds of things with Mario, and then he gets like a transformation where he's like the Ninetales and he has to fight Bowser or something like that in a trailer. Look, the game looks actually alright.
Yeah, bro. You know what it is, yeah. I think pretty much all the Mario games are godlike in it on the Switch.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the thing is, I never respected it before until I got the Switch. Do you know what I mean? Like I never
I agree.
Before, but it's only after I got, because I see Mario games and I don't like Mario's design or any of that kind of stuff. But then when I actually played it and see the graphics for myself and the way the platforming works, I can't cast Mario.
No, I agree.
Legacy, got mad legacy.
No, I agree. At the moment on the Switch, sorry to cut you. On the moment on the Switch, I'm playing Super Mario 35, which is basically it's like an online multiplayer game where you're versing. Basically, you get a course, like a stage of Mario, and you're versing 35 people at the same time. So it's whoever loses first, basically, and whoever goes the furthest wins all the points. It's actually a fun game. Fun game, man. Fun game.
What racing game?
It's more like an endurance game. You've got to make it through the stage.
Is it like Smash Brothers?
No. Basically, you're so if you're playing you'll see your screen here, and then you'll see like 35 other screens on on each side of you. And basically, as obviously as everyone is progressing through the game and killing enemies, they can send enemies to your game. And then you've got to basically and as you kill the enemies, you get more time as well. So like there's a time limit as well. So you've got to beat the clock, you've got to maintain the clock, and you've got to basically keep going and not die by the obstacles of the course. It's fun.
Do you know, was it like, do you know what that reminds me of? Yeah. And Jay, we spoke about it on your podcast, was it a couple of weeks ago on Sunday. It reminds me of Resident Evil Resistance. That's exactly what it sounds like. Resident Evil.
Is it?
Yeah, Resident Evil Resistance that came out with Resident Evil 3. The online thing that like was a lot of people don't really care about.
I gotta check it out because I've not even seen anything on it.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, like, because I see like a lot of the future of gaming seems to be headed towards like mobile game or portable devices and stuff like that, innit? And at the moment, I really, and I'm really enjoying like certain multiplayer games and certain things that certain companies are doing. Like, for example, like a game that surprised me last year was that game Among Us, innit? Even though like it's like a kiddies game or whatever, but the game itself, basically you're like a crew, you're a space crew, and you've got to save the space station that you're on. But basically, out of your crew, two of them are imposters who basically are killers, and they've got the ability to kill the other crew members. And what you've got to do as a crew member is fix the ship, but also catch the killers, isn't it? So it's like a social game. So like basically every time someone dies, you call a meeting, and then you all have like to guess who was the killer in it, and like ask certain like, where were you when this happened, and that guy was moving suspicious. It's kind of cool. It's like the graphics are shit. You know what I'm saying? The graphics are nothing to talk about. But I think the mindset behind the developers of like how they can get people interacting together and playing together on the site, it's like the game is based more in the psychological rather than the actual gameplay itself. It's interesting.
Yeah. No, that sounds good.
Interesting.
I mean,
it's interesting, man.
Do you play it?
I do. I play with my daughter on the Switch.
Wow.
I got it for on the Switch, and so basically like when she finished school and whatever, I load up the game right here. Hold on.
So do you play online? It's got multiplayer.
Yeah, it's just a multiplayer online game. You can't do. There's no story. It's just a multiplayer game, basically.
You actually bought the multiplayer for the Switch?
Oh, the month thing. Yeah. I paid for the year.
Oh shit!
Like a while ago. I played with Francis. Me and Francis play. We play, what game is that? We play Skullgirls, and we play another game called Brawlhalla.
How much is the Nintendo thing?
It's like £20 or something like that for the year.
No.
It's worth it though, Jay. It's worth it. It opens up the console a lot more.
What's it like PlayStation Plus or something, or like Gold membership?
Yeah, I would say it's like a lesser version of Gold membership, because obviously Gold membership you get a lot. I think Gold membership is still the best when it comes to these things. But I don't think it's as good as Gold membership, but it does have its perks. Like, for example, when I'm outside, what I can do is if I want to play online, I could use the hotspot on my phone to give my Switch internet, and I'll just play online. It's interesting, man. It changes the console, and it makes the console more interactive.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, after seeing No More Heroes and like not playing Bayonetta 2 and hoping that Bayonetta 3 will come out and certain other games, I mean, I'm getting tempted to actually like cop the Switch, you know. I mean, especially the other game. What's it called? Astral Chain or something, like games Astral like Chain, that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, a game like that. It's got
that game is bad.
Yeah, man, it's got me like wanting to get the the Switch soon, isn't it? Like, I'm probably gonna try and pick one up this year. But there's certain games.
I'd say get one. For me, the Switch is actually the best console right now. I'm almost exclusively only playing the Switch at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for a minute, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I agree. I don't know about
if you want to know about,
but pretty much when you play a Switch game, it's I don't think there's not one Switch game that I've got that I like. There's not one Switch game that is like, it's good. It's good. They're all godlike. Like when you like a Switch game, you love a Switch game. There's no.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still the full price for Bayonetta. Full price, $39.99. Bayonetta is still $39.99 on the Switch.
Yeah, but that's Nintendo games for you, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like Nintendo games always see. Like the thing is, is that I've rarely ever heard a Nintendo game come out and like the game being broken or unfinished. Like, I mean, like the quality, I mean, like the standard that Nintendo has is very, very high. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
I mean, like it's quite high. But you two have to tell me more than me because I don't have the Switch in it. But I've never heard of a Nintendo game broken.
I mean, in terms of pricing that we're talking about, the pricing of like games on the Switch, I think it is like some games are really expensive. However, though, why I think Nintendo Switch is really clever is that they do deals. They do deals. No, but the sales are not bad. I check the sales regularly.
They do deals, yeah. But like they only do deals like once, like maybe 2-3 times a year.
No, Jay, that's changed. No, Jay, that's changed
really?
Since COVID, they've been doing deals every 3 days. There's a countdown every 3 days or 5 days. There's like new games. Like for example, right now, Okami is for $7.99.
Oh wow, sorry, my bad. I didn't know that.
$7.99.
It changed. They've done like even there's games for like 99p and stuff like that. But it changes every couple of days. They change.
Yeah, so basically that's godlike, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like digital games.
Yeah,
you know
mainly.
I mean? Like in general, like you know how much a Switch cost?
It's like free, almost 300s.
What brand are you talking about?
The Switch cost the same price that it did when it came out.
What brand new?
Brand new.
Yeah.
Prices have gone down.
Yeah.
You know,
if you get
Switch games in the shops, same price.
They're still the same price. Yeah, they don't go down. In the shops, they don't go down.
Yeah. See, like right now I'm looking on base.com at the Switch, like the normal Switch, for 390. Was it £395.97p? That's through a company like base.com that do godlike prices.
I thought you were done with that company.
Yeah, I'm done pre-ordering games from them.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, they fucked up on Cyberpunk. But they're also selling.
They tried to, if anything, they saved you, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, was it fake you? You know what I'm saying? Was it fake you?
Yeah.
But also, they're actually selling the Nintendo Lite. I mean, was it like Nintendo Switch Lite for £221?
Jay, what do you think of the Lite? What do you think of the Nintendo Lite? Like in this day and age, in 2021, would you recommend anyone to buy it?
To me, I think it loses some of its ability. Like, I know what you mean. I think it loses some of its ability. Yeah, I think it's just like a cheaper version, like a cheaper, smaller version. Like I think, you know the fact that you can take the side bits off, because the Lite, I think you can't take the side bits.
You can't.
Right?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't. And you can't plug it to your TV as well.
Yeah,
no,
so for me personally, everybody's different. I think that's not good.
Yeah, I think it's garbage as well.
Yeah,
and also it's only £100. It's only £100 discount from the main one as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think everyone's different. So some people may think that's amazing. Some people may like that. Yeah. So of course we can only talk from our own brain, right? And I personally, I just think it's like a cheaper version, and it's just loses its ability. So it really doesn't mean anything to me. If they make it smaller, and more, I don't know,
compact or something, and better battery life. But I mean, I'm not complaining about the battery life, though.
Yeah, but it is meant to be smaller. It is.
But I've seen them side by side. They're not that much smaller.
Oh, okay.
But would you want the Switch to be smaller?
No. I love this. I think the Switch is perfect as it is.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's pretty. Well, I don't know about perfect because I'm not a pad player. Yeah.
So, but Jay, you can get a stick. You can actually get a portable stick for the Switch.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You know, I wouldn't. Yeah.
If I had it docked in, I would.
Like I've got
But you can dock it in.
Like I got Dragon Ball the other day, yeah, and then
on the Switch.
I was playing it. I can't do anything on that game.
What did you buy on the Switch? Dragon Ball.
Yeah, like I literally.
Oh, is that on the Switch?
Yeah,
everything's on the Switch.
What? I didn't even know that.
Look, it was on the Switch. Yeah, you know, like in January. In January, it was in the sale for like £5.
I missed it. I missed it. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, I know Fabian's pissed. I wanted
to buy that game.
No, Fabian, I posted it in the chat. I posted it in the group chat.
I know, but my phone screen's been broken since
if you
before New Year's.
Yeah. So basically, of course, you wouldn't know this, yeah. But I posted it in the group chat. It was like $3.99.
Unbelievable, bro.
Chat, you'll see.
Bro, unbelievable. I mean, I bought a lot of games. I'll be honest with you. I bought a lot of games on the Switch during that time as well.
Actually. I bought like DLC, Dragon Ball, and a game called Three Houses. Cheap, bro. I think I paid less than £9.
Yeah.
For like major games.
Yeah,
that's a bargain.
Yeah, bro.
No, that's the thing. They do good deals, man. Sometimes, but it's changed because I remember like a year before COVID, there was no deals. There weren't no deals. There was not even one deal, bro. The deals were dead on the Switch. But since COVID started,
games or like shit games.
Yeah. Like insignificant things
that nobody wanted, and they weren't even good deals. They were like up to 33% off.
Yeah, and like the lowest thing you could buy is like tenner.
Up to.
No, for sure. But it seems like now they're like every console has like free to play games as well, isn't it? It's like that seems to be a standard for consoles now. Like every console has like like free to play games, like games like Warframe and Apex Legend and Fortnite and all that type of stuff. It looks like that's kind of where like a lot of the industry is heading towards, making those kind of games. And I guess those games are profitable. Yeah, they're profitable.
Was it? You know why? Because like some people get turned off from buying consoles with the thought of buying games, and with games becoming more expensive, especially with the new consoles and stuff. It kind of puts people off. But if you can buy a console knowing that you could buy a game that's popular, that everyone's playing, but it's for free. Now, technically, you can play it for free if you want, but obviously later on, you're probably pumping some money into it. Then more people the more people are more willing to buy the console, isn't it? So, especially if it's cross-platform as well. Especially if it's cross-platform, it's more appealing.
It's interesting, I think. It's interesting, but it's definitely like I can see like what the industry is heading towards, in terms of where all the money's going towards in gaming, innit?
Yeah, I'm pissed, man. Like you hear, like I think like games like Apex, like Fortnite, that game makes like millions,
bro.
Like tens of millions weekly.
There's a game, Jay. There's
weekly.
a game. I don't know,
not monthly, weekly.
Guys, there's a game. I don't know if you guys have heard of this game, but it's a game that literally every kids in this generation is playing this game. Yeah, it's called Roblox, and if you check the graphics of that game, you'd be like, what is this? But that game raised from $48, it raised, I think, like 500 million last week.
What? 500 mil?
Yeah, 500 mil last week. Because everybody plays that game. That game's been dominating that scene for a long time now. But if you look at the game, it's called Roblox.
What do you do?
Basically, it's like users can make their own games. They can make their own games and then make people play them. But the graphics, I can't describe the graphics. It's like really low graphics, really low graphics. But it's a fun. Like basically, it's on computer. It's a web game.
Okay.
It's a web game based, but it's
like Minecraft.
It's like Minecraft because it's on Xbox now. Xbox has put it onto the what's it called, the Xbox Game Pass. You can get on Game Pass now. Okay. But that game, literally, my daughter plays that game all day long. Like when she's off school, she just plays that. She just gets on the computer and just chats to her friends in that game and just plays it all day long.
Oh yeah, I see it now. It's like Minecraft. Yeah, I see it.
But I think the graphics are poor for me, man. Very, very poor. But I guess these kids don't mind, isn't it?
Nah, brother, they don't care. They don't care. Like I remember, I remember for the lockdown, I was working in the library. Yeah, like kids will come in, and they will play like games online and stuff, innit? But like it was like a free game, and I'll go over and it'd be like the most wacky, like graphically, it'd be like some bullshit game. What am I thinking? What's this?
What are you guys doing?
But all the kids love it. Though. You know what I mean? Like they all finish school, they come to the library. You know what I mean? The computer for free. They can go online and play games, and they're playing some real basic games, but they love it, man. They love it.
I'm not really unhappy about that. I think it's interesting that the world of gaming has kind of flipped on its head a bit, and I think it's given more rooms for like indie developers to come up with new types of concept and get a piece of the pie and get in on the action. Whereas I think like a couple of years ago, I mean, when we entered the last generation, gaming went towards a lot of like multiplayer shooting games became like the main thing and that type of stuff. Yeah, I feel like AAA titles were dominating so much, and there was there's no in between those AAA titles. There wasn't enough release to support the consoles.
AA games kind of faded away.
So I think it's interesting what's happened now.
AAA.
Double.
I said AAA. I was talking about AAA, but he's saying like in between the
in between games. So was it so like you got was it okay? No Hellblade.
No.
Okay, was it? You know how Xbox is bring that Hellblade 2, like Sonorous Wrath? Was it came out on the PlayStation? The later on it came out on the Xbox, and now Xbox have got. And was it Ninja Theory? Like was it they bought the studio Ninja Theory, and now the second game. Yeah. Their first game Hellblade that they made on the PlayStation, which was a timed exclusive, that's a AA game, isn't it? That's what you call AA game. So it's like AAA quality, but it's small, isn't it? Like that's what you consider a AA game.
AA game. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I've never heard that term before.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It makes sense though. Because I guess if you got AAA, you got AA as well.
Yeah, it actually used to be quite a common terminology back in the day, but it just faded out. Everyone went to either indie games or AAA games.
So indie game is like what singular A games.
Like indie games could be like one person makes it, or like or like 5 people makes it in their basement. That's literally what it is. But I think it's true what you're saying. I think since like the lockdowns and stuff, you're probably going to see more of the indie games come to the forefront because they're actually in that environment anyway. Where a lot of the AAA studios that making AAA titles, they work in the studio, but now they got work from like remote from their homes or whatever, and that's part of the reason why that like certain games that came out, i.e. Cyberpunk, or one of their many excuses, is because they had to work remotely.
That can't be it, man. That can't be it. Those guys.
Many excuses. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, those guys, man. That can't be. For me, that is unacceptable excuse. Unacceptable. I refuse to take that excuse.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
What do you think, Jay?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's a tricky one. I think when you look at, so you know, if you buy like let's say for example you get a free-to-play game, yeah, I kind of feel like you're not getting anything out of it. Like you're not experiencing the game properly, and it's like that by design.
Because you have to pay, right?
Because you have to pay. Yeah, like you can grind it out. Yeah. So I know, like let's say for example, because I don't know too many terms of console. Yeah. But all I can say really is like Genshin Impact. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at a game like that, and I'm playing the game and I'm enjoying it. Yeah. But my experience to somebody that is paid for the game is completely different.
Yeah.
It's completely different. It's not even the same game for somebody that pays for that game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
If you say
that's interesting.
Now, to me, if you tell me, why don't you just spend like maybe £10 on that game? Why would I want to do that? Yeah.
I get it. I'm the same.
That plays that game, yeah, they will spend £300
easily
£500
on just skins.
Just what it is. It's not a big thing, yeah, and it's designed that way, yeah. Whereas a normal game, like AAA or console game, yeah, the game comes out, you pay your £60, yeah, and then that's your game, and then you have your DLC, yeah. Some games you got like these kind of like microtransactions, yeah.
A lot of these free-to-play games,
where they try to hide things in the game behind like a grind
paywall.
Yeah.
A paywall or a grind
wall. That's it. But you can still get past it. So let's say, for example, Marvel Avengers. That game had ridiculous microtransactions in that game.
Is that a free-to-play game?
No.
And they still put microtransactions in the game.
What's that, brother?
Flipping out. And they still put microtransactions in the game, and it's not a free-to-play game.
No, a lot of games do that. Put microtransactions in like normal games.
They tend to do it in the multiplayer aspect of it, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because like some of the microtransactions, they're like costumes that you can use in single player and you can use in multiplayer. Then there are some. This is the thing that I don't like. Yeah, they have moves. Yeah, that are
that you can only buy.
The particularly flashy moves. Yeah,
you can only buy them.
Like Iron Man has got one. Yeah, where he'll like grab you, shoot. Yeah, basically he'll grab you, laser your chest, punch you, fly back, grab you by the neck, and then slam you into the floor, and then do like a chest beam. Oh, what's that? Oh, sick! Is that a game?
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh man.
No, so I didn't want to cut you. That's why I just showed you. I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
You were talking.
Great. It's good. I was finished anyway.
Yeah. Was it like I remember we talked about before on on your podcast as well, Jay? That like I think we got asked a question or something, and I turned around and said, no, it's no excuse because they had so long to make the game. Like I'm not going to hear an excuse is because of the lockdowns. Like you've had too long to make that game. You can't use it as an excuse. You know what I'm saying?
You talk about Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Because the original question was like, do you think? No, I mean, like, do you think that's a valid reason, isn't it? Like,
I'm personally perplexed as to what happened there. I don't really think we know everything, but I'm just a bit perplexed.
I'm just a bit perplexed. Never get to know everything. I mean, but apparently, was it apparently the Polish government is was it like looking to go over
sue them or something?
No. Was it not sue them? But it's like this it's like trade or something like some.
Yeah, like the law, like they've broken a law or something. They've broken something.
Something like that. So basically, they're going over their paperwork and going over like if what they did was actually, I mean, like
legit,
fucked up and stuff. And and apparently they could be owed up to 10% of their sales, isn't it?
Jeez.
You know yeah. Like it's, I mean, like it's not great. So it's getting worse for them, isn't it? You know, it's getting worse. It's getting peak. You know what I mean. So I don't know, man. And it always talks about them giving away like the free. I mean, like the first free DLC or something like that. But like, is everybody going to be enough if the game's broken anyway? Like, what's the point of playing DLC when the game is broken?
I think they just need to really focus on fixing that game like ASAP. Like they need to how long it takes. Like I don't even mind giving them people 2 years. I'll give them, in my mind, 2 years because I'm not interested in buying a PS5 just yet. I'll wait 2 years for the PS5, and I'll wait for Cyberpunk. I'll wait 2 years for them to fix it. If they bother to fix it, if they give up on it, then it is what it is. But if they do want to salvage it and they do something about it, I definitely want to play that game.
No, it definitely will. No, definitely will, because there's a multiplayer there's a multiplayer of that game that's meant to come out as well. So they definitely want to salvage that shit because I think they want to put like I think they mentioned that there was going to be some microtransactions in it. and stuff. So they definitely want that game to, the multiplayer to come out because it makes them money, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, like talking about like microtransactions and like free to play games and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, for me, because I've been like focused a lot on like what's going on with the world and everything, and I see that the future of gaming is moving towards a very interesting place. As like the rise of like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and things like that, there's a lot of crypto coins that are actually focused around gaming. In terms of like, for example, there's a coin called Engine that's trying to become the microtransaction of every single game. And then their idea is that basically currently all the DLCs and all the items that you get in games, they still belong to the company who makes the game. And so if they shut off the server or they shut off the game, you lose everything that you've acquired, and even if the things that you've paid for as well, like even your DLCs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I like about all that shit.
Yeah, but what these people are talking about in the crypto scene is making it so that basically items that you get in game belong to you. Items that you buy in game belong to you, and then what you can do is you can trade them on the blockchain and on like the trading market or wherever. You could trade them and actually exchange them for real money in it. I think I'm interested in that future because if they do succeed at what they're planning to do, I think for us gamers, that means a lot. Actually, that means a lot of potential for us. It means that actually through playing games you can earn a living, like for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they bring it forth, obviously, if they succeed.
It like that actually sounds like a good idea. I mean, I would love for something like that to happen. The only thing is that I can't see PlayStation, Microsoft, Nintendo, you know what I mean, like other big major companies and stuff allowing it to happen, because essentially, like, I think the reason why that slowly but surely, I feel like that we are going into digital. I mean, like the digital era, like the digital consoles, where physical media gets cut out because they get to save money and they get to cut out that second hand market, like CEX and them places and stuff like that.
CEX, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So
they tried, didn't it, with the DRMR?
Yeah, they tried, but it's the way they went about it was wrong, isn't it? It's the way they went about it was wrong. You know what I mean? But that's why they're slowly implementing it. Like, I mean, like with I'm gonna say the current generation, like the PS4 and Xbox One, because it's still the current generation, yeah. Because the majority of people are playing it still, yeah. That's why you've got like on the Xbox, you've got like the machine where it's like diskless, so it's just like hard drive data. And with the new generation consoles, with the PS5 and the Xbox, you've got the disc version and diskless version, because I think they slowly want everyone to just go to the diskless version. And with that, yeah, that like I think that we will get to a point where we will own where we will own the data or the game or whatever, and we can sell them on
at some point.
But they want to do it through them. It's like they corner that market, if you get what I mean. So so it means they cut the physical media, they cut the second-hand market, the digital market that they control. So therefore, if you want to sell games or sell DLC or whatever it's going to be, I think they want to control that, because it means that they get that second money in it, that second money. You know?
Yeah. And I mean, I think if they do, if those people do succeed, it'll probably be in partnership with them or in some kind of way or something. Or those people will end
Possibly.
up or like Sony or Microsoft will start. Well, the thing is, Microsoft, sorry, with Xbox Live, yeah, they had their own currency a long time ago, innit? But they've knocked it on the head. Do you remember, Jay, Microsoft Points?
Yeah, bro, that thing was good.
But they knocked on its head for some reason. They should have kept that. I like Microsoft Points.
Yeah.
And the thing is, tokenization and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that's all it is. It's just you've got your own platform, and on your own platform, you've got your own currency. So basically, people trading on your currency, people buying things on your platform or whatever, they do it with your currency, and they have to exchange their physical cash into Microsoft Points or whatever points, isn't it? I think that system is something that does work, because I see that the Switch does have something like that as well, with the point system. Where, like, when you buy games, you get like bonus points, and actually they rack up, and you can end up like, you know, with, like, for example, because I bought a lot of games over this Christmas, I had a lot of spare points where I was actually able to buy like couple more games, like at least two more games with the points. It's worth it.
Yeah. Was it like a loyalty card kind of thing?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why did Microsoft get rid of that? Because, like, you know what I mean, because they're trying to go into the digital market and stuff, then that would benefit them. You know what I mean, in terms of like, you know what I mean, controlling that second-hand reselling and, you know what I mean, like that whole market.
I think they went I think they went premature. Because I think it was before this whole thing taking over with Bitcoin and everything, and I think they just I don't know exactly what the detail is, but for me, it was their decision was premature. I feel for them to get rid of it because
I mean, it might bring it back.
I think they should. Microsoft, if you're listening, bring back Microsoft points. We like it.
You know that they did something on a Microsoft channel, and then it looked like a quiz show or something like that. And then the first thing, and guess what was in the comment section? Guess what everyone was saying in the comment section?
What?
1 versus 100.
Everybody was saying that. Everybody was
bring
saying
back 1 versus 100.
I just feel like hearing you. Fabian, like literally every comment was 1 versus 100. Bring back 1 versus 100.
Jay, do you remember that? Do you remember how amazing the games we had on there?
So
oh, I remember. Godlike. Shit. Yeah, 1 versus 100 was amazing.
Yeah, but PlayStation are killing it Xbox are killing it for the services though, man. They are killing it. They are killing it.
Oh, but problem is they ain't bringing out no good games, man.
Yeah, but they've changed that now. You know what I mean? Because when they bought Bethesda and all them studios, like they changed the landscape of gaming, brother. They changed the landscape of gaming in a major way.
But it's still too early though. I feel like we're at least 2 years out from seeing anything from that, man.
Yeah, because a lot of the studios were either in mid-production or they're starting production. You know what I'm saying? Of games, so like I mean, so we ain't gonna see like the fruits of their labor probably 2022, 2023.
Because currently, right now, if you jump on next gen, what's available?
I wouldn't know. Like, I mean, like, was it like JB had to tell? I mean, tell us because he's got. Actually, you both got Xbox, isn't it?
I mean, next gen. I'm talking about the new PlayStation and the new consoles that are out now. Like, if we were to invest in them now, what game are we playing? Like, if we bought one today, what game are we playing today?
To be honest with you, there isn't one PlayStation game apart from maybe Dark Souls that I would like. No, but no, I like Dark. Okay, was it like Dark Souls looks good, but I'm not like knee deep into like like the history and the lore and the games and the franchise and stuff. To be honest with you, there isn't one game here, one exclusive title that's on the PS5 that I can only play on the PS5. That's got me like I need to buy a PS5 tomorrow. There isn't one title. All the games you can play on the PS4 Pro or like PS4 or whatever. So, you know what I mean?
There's no need. There's no rush. There's no rush to jump on.
No. There isn't. Like, I mean, I think for a gamer like me, you know what I mean, that needs to have a good reason or good reasons to go and buy a new console. It's not there right now. You know what I mean? Like, other than the fact of I've got the new console, like, there's no need.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, so don't get wrong. Like, I do know that. I mean, like, the titles are gonna come. They are gonna come, but I'll just wait for that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'm saying 2 years. I'm waiting 2 years.
Yeah.
Before I feel like I'm gonna have the urge.
Was I said a year, but it was only because of the console, and it wasn't because of the games. It was because of the technology. I mean, the hardware. Like I said, I was gonna wait a year before I buy it.
Yeah, I think that's twofold for me. It's that and also the games.
Yeah, see, like I think here that like was it like previously you said that you thought that Cyberpunk might take like until 2022 to get right, innit? But I think it might take. You know what I mean? But I think that they might. Well, I think it's gonna be like later on this year, like probably like December.
Really?
Probably like December. Yeah, because you got to remember
with all them glitches.
If they just this is the thing, yeah. If they halt their work on the DLC or the multiplayer, if that's already done or not done or whatever it is, and they just focus on the game, then yeah.
They need to forget about the DLCs at the moment.
If you knew anything about bad it was, you wouldn't be saying that.
What, 1 year?
Yeah.
So how long do you think it's going to take then?
I don't know. I would say maybe 2 years.
What, 2022?
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
What, to actually fix that game and wasn't have it the way that it was meant to be?
No, because it's never going to be that. Like that dream, it's never going to be that. Like forever. It's never.
Damn.
I'm saying to get to a working level where there's no glitches, where it's just a game. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in their I could tell. Like I look at that game, I could tell it's just bad programming.
Yeah.
Bad programming. You can't fix that.
Yeah. Bad management and bad programming.
Bad management, no disrespect to the developers and stuff like that, yeah. But the reason I kind of believed in that game was because the way they were talking. And
I think a lot of people.
Yeah.
In Night City Wire, they had like a smugness about them.
No, for real. No, for real.
Yeah.
I watched that game.
If you know the quality of your work is that, yet you're smug, I don't know, man. I don't know. And there's like certain things in that game anyway that I think to myself, like, what is that? Like, I don't understand it. Like the way some of like the people talk, it's so stereotypical.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Like it's so stupid. Like the thing is, yeah, like it's like every Japanese person in that game talks with like a proper like broken English. You know what I mean? So you're telling me that they live in America or whatever it is, yeah, and even the young people
can't speak good English.
Don't have the English accent.
Yeah, that's actually bullshit. You know that.
I mean, look, okay.
No, that's actually bullshit. I remember what. I remember what. I mean, like, we all know. Yeah.
Fabian, you were born in France, right?
Fabian,
yeah. I can barely hear your French accent. I know you could talk French. You could turn it on.
Yeah.
But I know
what you mean.
Accent. Yeah.
No, it's true. I mean, if you're young, innit, and you go to a new country, you pick up the language really easily, innit?
And then the thing is, yeah, like, and it's like every Asian person in that game talks with an Asian with like a heavy like broken English.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Broken English.
It's bullshit.
And it's just like and stuff with like the way the programming works in that game, like the way the NPCs work is so bad. It's so bad. Like all of a sudden you'll be doing the infiltration mission, and then you've stealthed the whole area, godlike, yeah, taken down people, not been seen, and then you're sneaking, and then and then you get yeah, and then somebody's appeared next to you.
What, behind you?
And you know how they've appeared? Because that area is locked off from all the other areas. So if the areas is locked off, and
they're just getting spawned,
and you're in a room that goes downstairs, and you close the door, how did somebody just appear next to you?
No,
that's programming.
No, that's
bad programming. But how are you supposed to stealth an area where basically NPCs just pop in?
Jay, and what about the game breaking glitches? Jay, what about that game? The game breaking glitches that are in the game.
Well, you know, look. Long story short, I personally think it's going to take 2 years to fix that game. I don't believe in them.
I think either it's going to take 2 years, or either it's going to take 2 years, or they're going to scrap this game and they're just going to get sued.
No, they won't. No, it won't scrap it.
Look, it's a single player game.
No,
that's like, how long is it? They said it's going to be a short game, yeah. So I'm going to assume the game is like 30 hours, yeah. Like kind of like how long did it take to finish? What's that game called again? Last of Us 2. About 20 hours.
Was it? That game's quite long, you know.
Yeah, but how long? 40 hours?
Probably about 30 to 40 hours, maybe. I mean, depends on how you play it.
Cyberpunk's about a 30-hour game, yeah? With glitches. Single player game. Game is dead.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but they won't scrap that game, though. Jay, they won't scrap it. You know what I mean? Because of the multiplayer. I mean, they've really said that they want that game to have a. I mean, that was it.
But they got. I know that, but they said a lot of things, man, and they're experiencing way too much problems because every time I check on that game, yeah, they're always getting sued, man. I mean, the news that's happening at the moment is them being sued and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah,
like they're experiencing real life problems right now.
Was it like the thing with me? Yeah, is that like when I look at that game being okay, like do you remember the very first? I think it was like 45, 50-minute like trade was a gameplay trade that they had, and at the bottom it said, "Oh, like this isn't you know what I mean? Like yeah, was it like game could change or whatever? Or like
This is
early?
indicative of the final product.
Yeah.
And they're right. It wasn't.
Yeah, I remember.
Right, it wasn't.
Yeah,
and then they're trying to sell it to us that this is a cyber world where anything can happen. You could do anything. You can have any kind of relationship with anyone and grow and do this and do that.
Look,
but like, you see how the game looked and played.
One thing I'll say about the game, there's like the most godlike thing that game is like not even the main character. It's like a woman. Like there's like the most godlike woman in that game that you'll ever see in a video game.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, is she the commander person?
Godlike woman.
The corporate.
No. She's like the woman you can have like a relationship with.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking.
But you can have a relationship with that. You can have a relationship with that corporate woman.
Peak. That's all I'm saying.
Jay, you know that corporate woman. If you play that corporate,
you can't.
Apparently, you can. I saw that you can online some videos.
Oh, okay. No. Sorry. If you've read that case, you can. In my bad.
No, you can. You can have a relationship with her, but you have to be you have to do the corporate mission. You have to be the corporate dude.
Yeah, I did corporate, unfortunately.
It
just looked like it had too many benefits.
Do you know what? When I thought about the game,
can say that's good about that game is the relationship. Some woman called Panam.
Yeah. Everyone says that.
Premium, bro.
What prime woman?
Premium, bro.
Prime flesh.
What in real life? Do you rate her flesh in real life as well? He's saying that she's good meat.
Prime digital flesh.
Basically, all I say is like
pixel booty.
More prime, basically, equal to or greater than Jennifer.
Oh wow!
That's the only thing I'll say.
Oh shit!
That's the best thing. That's the best thing about the whole game. If people say, "Oh, the game is this, the game is that," and then they say, "Panam," okay. Game is still like, but the thing is, the game could be good because the thing is, as I said before, man, I was playing that game. I think like the first, like within that first week, I didn't sleep for 2 days because I was playing it.
Oh shit!
Despite the glitches.
Huh?
Despite any glitches.
I was having fun.
Yeah, because that game
I was dealing with it.
Because that game, I feel, would scratch an itch that I have to play something like that. But because when it came out, I saw all the glitches and everything. I stayed away from it, and I'm actually. It's not like what it could have been. You're saying?
No, it's basically it is 15% of what they promised.
Fucking hell.
It's like 15%. Like go watch like Night City Wire, yeah, and then watch any person play that game, and then you realize that they sold you a dream.
I would even say go back further, Jay. I would even say go back further. I would say the very first 45-minute gameplay trailer, that is probably the best in terms of gameplay and what that game could be that I've seen. Like, to me, if they fix that game, that's how that game needs to be. I mean, wall running, all that bullshit that you saw in that very first thing, that's what that game needs to be.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Hideo Kojima's argument of Metal Gear 4 when he said, "Oh, we envisioned that Sony lied to us. They said that the PlayStation 4 is a magical machine where your dreams will come true."
But that's stupid.
It sounds like that.
That's
what he said,
stupid.
But those guys were close to the day. They were close to the day. They were right there. Like a week before the game come out, and they released like a Night City Wire episode that showed the game looking godlike with incredible music, saying our cars, our music, our radio, our relationships, the people in the world, the dynamic system, the weather system, the nightlife, activities. You can have your own house. You can do this type of stuff. The week before it come out, they were saying that. The week before
Decepticons.
That, they were saying that. So Decepticons. Transformers,
bro. Failed developers in disguise.
Well, I mean, personally, I think if I was looking at the game, I said to myself, "Oops, let's try to play the game down a little bit, guys. Let's try to play the game down a little bit. They hyped it up even more. They hyped it up even more before it came out.
But I think that's why they're getting sued at the moment by like industry standards, like because I think they're being upheld against some sort of industry standard for deception in sales.
Yeah,
basically,
they are.
like this, they ruined like fundamental. They fucked up a fundamental.
Yeah, they are. Now, I mean,
And
like,
actually,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's like what Jay said. I mean, it just boils down to poor management and crappy.
No, but also lies though. But lies. Let's deal with like the fact
the
that
lies
they
is
lied.
the worst one. Because look, if they said the game was going to be what it was, yeah, I would have been so disappointed. I wouldn't have bought it, but at least I would have understood.
Yeah.
And still said, you know what? CD Projekt Red, they dreamt big, but you know they just couldn't do it.
They fell a bit short. Yeah, they fell short.
But at least they had the dream. Yeah. At least they had the dream. No, they said, we want the money. We need the money. We need to get our money back. So they lied.
They
lied. And that's unforgivable.
Yeah, I agree. Especially in a day and age where people pay premium for pre-ordering games and stuff like that. It's unacceptable, really.
And money's important.
Like,
money's important because nobody's got money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's struggling for money. Yeah. And the reason that people will pay money for games, even though they don't have the money, is because it's an escapism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It psychologically can help you. Yeah. And there's not really a price on
with mental health.
Yeah, there's no price on it.
Yeah.
So look, if you say I don't have much money, yeah, but I know this will make me happy, you're gonna do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And then you do what makes you happy.
Video game, you're gonna buy that video game. You know, you've.
And the thing is that.
You know what you're saying?
No, I was just gonna add to what you're saying in terms and say that when you do what makes you happy, then that unlocks the ability for you to do whatever you need to do next, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Do you know what I mean? Like you unlock. Yeah, it's true. Like sometimes I do that as well.
At the beginning of the lockdown, like the first lockdown, yeah, like when I was working, I was like playing games and then working and then playing games and then doing a little bit of work, and then that was helping me. That was helping me through the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, like I mean, like, was it, believe it or not, like gaming and watching films and anime and stuff like that, like it all helps. And I mean, it's escapism. Like that. I mean, like I always say it, like that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the medium and art is about. Is to help you escape from the real world and experience different things, and to help you with your mind and your life and get on with your normal life. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I feel like part of the reason why that when they delayed this game, like before it got released and stuff like that. Like reason why the reaction was so bad, or another reason why it was so bad was because I think a lot of people wanted that. You know what I mean? Like they was waiting for this game, they was waiting for a chance to play a game and escapism and to immerse themselves in the cyberpunk world and stuff. Especially because it's an RPG as well. You get to customize your character. You probably get to go in knee deep into a game like that. They just didn't. Like the opportunity weren't there. So I think it's like a compounding thing, isn't it? Like there's so many reasons and factors to the reason why that this game is so hated. You know what I'm saying? And the studio is so hated. There's so many different compacting reasons. You know.
I think as well.
Yeah. That customization, yeah, it's not there. Like the customization that they were promising wasn't there.
Oh really?
No.
Damn.
Oh really? It's not.
No.
I think that's quite a basic thing, though. What have they been working on for 10 years, man? What have they been doing for 10 years, bro? I think it's a telltale sign nowadays, yeah, when a game takes like extremely long, 10 years, 20 years to make, that it's going to be shit.
It took them about 7 to 8 years. About 7 to 8 years.
Yeah, because I'm also talking about Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, yeah.
Like 13. Games that seem to be 13, my bad. It seems like when games seem to be taking so long to make.
Yeah, because Versus was 13, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
And then there was 13, and then it was 13. Sorry, it was 13
Versus.
13 and 13 versus. 14 was already out, and then it changed to they rebooted it to 15.
Yeah.
2012, 2013. That's when they first announced it.
Yeah, but I guess those guys were kind of guilty of the same crime in a way, but I guess it wasn't as bad because the game wasn't.
Yeah, but they weren't really promising too much, though. I think the only thing they promised at the beginning was that it was going to be a universe of games in the same kind of like world kind of thing. I think that was the only thing that they promised.
Exactly,
I think it was like 3-4 games that were meant to be in the same world around about the same time, innit? That was the only thing that they promised. Yeah, but I think that again, it's poor. I mean, like it's poor management and poor developing. I mean, like what Jay says, like that's just what it boils down to. Just poor management and poor developing.
Yeah, so bad, man. So bad.
And lying.
You know what I mean, like it's overreaching. That's what it's overreaching. It's. I mean, like some of it could be greed. Some of it just could be, you know, like
I think
just having.
But I think they just clickbaited us. You know, they spent 9 years clickbaiting us. That game's a clickbait.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed because I normally don't fall for that type of stuff, and I try to stay away from games like that. Like any game that's got like mad controversy or play to win or whichever, I really want to stay away from them type of games. To avoid this situation.
Well, here's a good question then. So, do you think that like us as gamers should stop pre-ordering games?
I've stopped.
I mean,
personally, because do you think a lot of this comes from the pre-order?
I mean,
I think they're crazy.
I think that's true. But the thing is,
they're greedy.
For example, the reason I will pre-order is because there's a slim chance, that they might release it early. That they might say, you know what we're going to put it in the post because we expect it to maybe take 2 days and it comes the next day. Yeah. So I do pre-order for that reason. Yeah.
What? Even if a game is good or bad?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, if I look at the game and I think to myself, the game looks good. Yeah. I like the look of the game. And they've shown me enough of the game, which I think is the game because I'm not anticipating they're going to lie. Yeah. I'm not anticipating they're going to lie as much as they did for Cyberpunk. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to pre-order it now. Just so that when the game comes out, because I don't keep track of release date. I don't. Most time when a game gets released, and also, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, and also, I mean, there's obviously there's obvious. But also there's a obvious. I mean, what drew me into pre-ordering is the exclusive content, is the collectibles.
When was the last time
I used to. Well, it's been at least a year. I've not pre-ordered in a while, but obviously, Jay, you know that I used to pre-order. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I used to, but I don't anymore. But I think
why did we stop?
Personally, money, to be honest, expensive. Pre-ordering games is expensive, man. I think the last big pre-order that I did was Final Fantasy 15, and I paid like, I think was it 250 for the exclusive with the statue and the statue and the book inside.
Rob.
Okay, the collector's edition. Collector's edition.
I got a collector's edition, yeah. So I think that was from then I think I slowed down with the pre-orders because I just thought, all right, I ain't gonna let that happen again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. See, like the thing with me, the thing with me that I only get like roped into pre-ordering the game if it's like a game that I'm proper into. Like Jay said, like like trailers or the footage I'm seeing, I believe that's what it's going to be. It's coming from a certain studio, you know what I'm saying, with representation. With good reputation, like Naughty Dog or whatever. But before they tarnished it and shit. And I'm only pre-ordering it if it's collector's edition because I want that figurine. I want that. I want all the physical extra stuff. To me, that that is the only reason I feel like it's worth pre-ordering the game. But even then, I was saying before that I hate shopping and buying from Game. I can't stand it. But in this country, Game seems to be the only company that you can actually pre-order collector's editions from.
Wankers, man.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally, literally a situation of like, like Last of Us Part 2, for example, Now that game isn't particularly a good game, and it isn't a good game because the gameplay is shit, and the graphics and the sound and its bugs and no, that isn't the case. It's because of other things. But I still felt let down. I still felt like it was a little bit of a waste. The fact that I spent £150 on the collector's edition. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't regret my choices because I try to do a lot of things without regret. I still got the figurine. It is what it is. I like Ellie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that, you know what I mean? Because they had credit with me, you know what I mean? Like credit in the bank, which a lot of people probably had with CD Projekt Red, hence them pre-ordering normal copies or collector's editions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you commit. And, you know, and like, I just think that unless you're, you know what I mean, got that trust and got that connection with a studio and with an IP, and you're pre-ordering a collector's edition, I don't think people should just be pre-ordering normal games anyway, regardless if they promise you, oh, okay, if you pre-order it through Amazon, you get this digital content. If you pre-order it through game, you get another, like a different digital content, and you get this and that. Like, I think that like people need to stop pre-ordering just standard games.
Annoying.
You know.
Yeah,
I think that's a bit annoying though.
That one I don't believe in. Yeah, but I'll give an example.
Yes, annoying.
I bought like Final Fantasy 15 because it's Final Fantasy 15, right? Square Enix.
Simple.
I bought Avengers because, you know, I like Avengers. Squaresoft are making it. These guys that made Lara Croft are making it. They're putting their all into it. They've been doing it for years. It's got to be a good time, and they're going to be doing Black Panther in it. Let's go. I got like what is it? Mass Effect Andromeda. That's the Mass Effect people. Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2. Those are like two of the best games I've ever played. Let's go. I believe in these guys. CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk. I mean, I weren't really interested in it, not in the slightest, but they did Witcher 2 and 3. And I watched the last, because you know Night City Wire? That sold it to me.
Yeah, I remember. One time I asked you about that game.
Interested.
You wasn't.
I was not interested in that.
Yeah, you weren't. I remember.
And then Night City Wire sold it to me.
Yeah, I was surprised when you bought that game. Yeah, I was surprised when you bought that game, actually.
So was I.
Yeah, Fabian, I know you.
I did not expect you to buy that game.
Fabian, you have.
I haven't seen it, no.
Have you? Yeah,
no,
Fabian,
I haven't seen it. I'll check it out, though.
If you watched it, yeah, Fabian, you'd understand why. You'd understand why I bought it.
Yeah. 5 episodes.
Yeah.
5
I mean, until
of godlike high production, selling the game, showing the game,
Keanu Reeves as well.
Developers are. Because my doubt was, how are you going to do an RPG, a driving game, a shooting game, heavy base story game, when you've never done either of them to this extent, and you're all going to put it in one game? I don't believe. But the Night City Wire made me believe. Yeah, I know why.
When did they release Night City Wire?
Now,
when did they release Night City Wire?
I think it was like over a period of like 4 months.
Oh, I see it now.
The first one was in June.
Oh, okay.
And then
I'm gonna check this out.
The last one was like a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah, and it's crazy, you know what I mean? Because there was 5 episodes, and like, let's just say, for example, like episode 1 never like caught you know what I mean? Or like episode 2. The moment you put Keanu Reeves in one of them episodes, it's game, set, and match. Johnny Silverhand, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, come on, man. Can I just say, guys? You know what I'm saying? I love that guy, man.
Guys, can I just make an observation?
He's got a section in that game. His section in that game is godlike. Like, even though the game is like busted as it is, yeah, Johnny Silverhand's story. Jay, you must have watched it on YouTube.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Godlike. The color, and he is overpowered. In the beginning of the game, when you shoot his gun, he takes off like 500,000 damage. This is at the point where you're doing like maybe 1,000, 2,000 damage. And then you play Johnny Silverhand's backstory, and he's shooting, and his reload is sick. He does some kind of His reload's like that. His reload is godlike, bro. Bro.
No, I'm gonna check it out. You got me hyped on that.
Was that?
Yeah, that's probably the best thing that's come out of that game. Then, but can I just say, yeah,
watch Johnny Silverhand's backstory. Yeah, it's even better if you're playing it, but watching it is just as good. The color, the music.
No, I stayed away from the game on purpose. I'm gonna wait 2 years until I play it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm definitely gonna get it, and I'm definitely gonna play it again. No doubt. I'm definitely gonna.
But guys, everything that you guys have said about this game right now, yeah, is I just want to make an observation real quick. Yeah, notice how, obviously I said it before. Final Fantasy 15, yeah, took a long time, yeah, but they also made like a series as well, wasn't it? It's almost like Cyberpunk adapted the same model in terms of them making like a series to promote it. Do you know what I mean?
Comics, animation. Oh, yeah.
Did they make a comic?
What's it? Trigger's doing the animation for Cyberpunk. You know that? Like Trigger's doing the animation. Yeah, Trigger's doing the animation for Cyberpunk. Was it anime?
I wonder how that's going.
That sounds.
I wonder how that's going now.
That was it. That might be better than the actual game itself.
I think it might be. I think it have less glitches.
I mean, hopefully. I think it comes out like next year. No, I think it comes out next year.
Oh, guys! Oh my God,
What's
guys! Have you guys seen the release date for Evangelion? The new Evangelion.
Yeah,
it's this month.
Yeah, I know it is.
It's in a few days.
Wait.
We've been waiting.
Wait, are they releasing it in the cinemas?
It's coming out in. I don't know. What I saw from the last trailer is that there's a release date for, I think, 21st of January. Sorry, 21st of January, 2021. This month.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
I'm hyped. That is the most hypest thing that I'm hyped about this year. That is the hypest event that I'm hyped for. Like, to me, I'm on that. I can't wait.
Finally, the whole thing can end, isn't it?
What I'm gonna do is I'll set up a whole day where I'm watching every all the movies, all the last 3 OVAs, and then get into the new one. I'm excited about that. I might do the same thing.
I might do the same thing, you know.
And that trailer as well. I think it said it didn't say anything, but it said so much at the same time. You know, Jay, I watched that trailer with Francis at my house for New Year's.
Oh, really? Oh, were you at
Jay,
were you at your house that time?
Yeah, he came to my house.
Oh, awesome! Sick.
We spent New Year's together, innit? We chilled. We played video games, ate some food. It was cool, man.
Like a day or 2 days together.
No, just a day.
Bro, amazing.
Yeah, just a day. Days? Jay, it was almost better. It was sick.
Oh man!
Because we bought the Switch. We were playing. Smash Brothers.
Oh, sick!
It was sick, man. He bought his Switch. I had mine, innit?
Did you have the Sephiroth? Do you get Sephiroth?
No, the thing is, he just bought the game that day, so we were doing story, so we're just unlocking the characters and everything. That game is insane, man. That game is deep. I never thought.
Was it? Have you played with Sephiroth yet?
Me, no. But that game's deeper, man. That game.
Jay, have you?
I never thought that game had so much story.
No, I don't have that game.
You don't have it?
No.
Wow.
That game.
I don't play Smash Brothers.
It's a big investment in that game.
Never will. Stop my
I never played that.
It though. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it as well, yeah. Because yeah, not to get into it, but I mean, because as well, I never played it before that time. I really enjoyed playing it, but also I was really amazed at the storyline. Like, that game is heavy story, heavy story. Wait, you've got to unlock every characters.
Hold on, wait. That game got story.
Amazing story, bro. Actually, it's all about the storyline. I thought it was just a beat 'em up. I thought it was just like a platform, like beat 'em up fighting game. No, there's the complete edition on the Switch, and that. Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah, there's like a complete edition of that game on the Switch, and dude, it's in depth. Like, it's just in depth, deep game, story and everything.
Really? Well, I had no idea.
Look it up. Go on YouTube. Look it up.
No. Was it like, I know it's a big game, isn't it? No, was it? That's the thing as well. Because when they released Sephiroth and stuff, yeah, it was almost like had like this story around it. But I mean, but I couldn't tell if they just did that just to hype the character because he's a new character for Smash, isn't it?
Yeah. No. The game is deep, bro. The game is it's kind of like this Dissidia.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like Dissidia in terms of like they get transported into like another realm, and then in there's like chaos, and then do you know what I mean? That type of thing. And then like basically they all get teleported into different realms, and then you fight like twin versions of the characters and stuff like that. And that's how you unlock every individual character. But I think the roster of that game is like, I think at least 60 characters or something like that. And you have to, and I think so. I'm just guessing at this stage because it's a lot of characters to get. But you have to unlock every single character in missions. Unbelievable. When I realized that, I saw that we're going to be playing this game for a minute.
Yeah, that's a lot. No, I mean, because I do know that Smash has obviously got a massive community and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm always I'm subscribed to one channel called, I think it's called S Sport something. I can't remember what. Basically, like it gives you news about all esport games and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know what? I've been checking out esports games. You know, like there's a game on the phone called Brawl Stars.
Yeah.
On game, I've been getting into that a bit. And then also on the Switch, there's a game called Brawlhalla. I just find it very interesting.
That's on the PlayStation as well. You know, for free. You can download it for free.
And it's like a Smash Brothers clone, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's decent. It's actually
quite popular.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Bro, it's decent. I play it. I've actually earned some money in that game through playing the game, and then I've bought some characters because obviously you can grind it out and get the game's coins and stuff.
Okay.
No, it's interesting. I mean, anything esports, yeah. Like I'm just waiting for an esport game that I like, and I'll get into it.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. Like I'm not really into Counter-Strike and stuff. Yeah, but like when I watch the videos I see on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I just like that whole concept of like competition and they're in the stadium and they compete with each other and there's teams and stuff like that. And I mean, like, was it like I just like all that, innit? You know what I mean? Because
I think we're going to see more of this.
I mean, because the only other esports like I watch is obviously like Tekken tournaments and shit and Street Fighter tournaments.
But it's not really but those are very small esports games, though, isn't it? They're small compared to like those big, massive games. Yeah,
like League of Legends.
Like League of Legends. Yeah.
Massive.
Like,
games,
I mean,
massive.
It's to me. I find it's interesting. I like to see more of that in it. I like a future. I'm visualizing a future where we're heading toward, and I can see that already anyway. Where we're heading towards more esports type things. But I'm hoping for games that I actually like to become esports. That way, I can go in there and dominate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true. No, I mean it's something. It's funny because sometimes you think to yourself like, you know, like say for example, like one of your favorite games was Ghost of Tsushima, but the multiplayer, for example, you know, I mean, like sometimes you think to yourself, like wouldn't it be cool if this became like the multiplayer game and became like was it like an esport?
Like an esport,
I mean, because that's what happens, really. I mean, because people play Smash and like you said, Smash has got the story, but when it's the esports, no one's playing the story. They're playing the
fighting game.
Yeah, exactly. So it just literally like depends on like how much that a game gravitates. You know what I mean, or how popular that a game can be. You know what I'm saying? That I mean that can blow it into a level where it can become like esports.
But that's what really amazes me about some of these esports games because, for example, that Brawl Star game is started as a phone game. It's actually free to download you can download it for free on your phone now.
Okay,
but
it's free on the PlayStation.
Yeah, so it must be free everywhere then. But it's just esport. I don't understand how it must have become so popular. I'd be interested to look into the story of how it grew because that side of things is not obviously what my background is. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously my background is more RPG fighting games, platform games, 8-bit games and stuff like that, indie games, and obviously a couple shoot 'em ups. You know what I'm saying, like Halo, Titanfall, Apex Legend, but esport is interesting to me. It's interesting. because I'm interested in anything that gives me the freedom as a gamer to continue gaming, to game all day. Do you know what I'm saying? If I can game all day, I'm winning. And if I'm gaming all day and I'm earning finance at the same time, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like was it the channel that I subscribed to, that covers all esport gaming is called The Score Esports.
The Score. I'm gonna sign up to it.
You know what I mean? That is really good because they give you like backstory, history on like the on the scene, on
what is
the
it
game.
just called? The Score?
Yeah, it's called The Score Esports. Like really good YouTube channel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get all my esport information from there. Like all the, all the beefs, all the gossip, all the scandals. It tells you about all the team, tells you about the players, tells you about the history of whatever game they're into. Like, it's really in depth, really, really good. Like proper deep rabbit hole of esports.
Yeah, I'm in it now. Sick. Yeah. Oh, raw. And their thumbnails are sick, actually. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? The thumbnails are actually pretty awesome. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Fabian.
Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Oh shit, I think you're frozen. I'm by myself, man.
No, you couldn't.
By myself running solo.
Hold on. Oh shit. Yo, are you back?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I'm back. Yeah.
You know, I didn't disappear. You know, I was still here.
Okay.
I think you couldn't hear me for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually gone over my time. You know, I've actually got to shoot off and do some work.
Yeah, I see.
But I'm trying to hold that till Jay comes back. But I don't know what that's gonna be. I don't know what that's gonna be.
Fucking hell, man. No, I mean, hopefully you're back in 5 minutes.
Oh, bruv, call it. or you might want to get on the screen and
actually, he's back. He's back. Yeah,
man,
back.
like Jay.
That's crazy. Just as you mentioned it, my man came back.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. No, we couldn't before.
Psychic powers.
Now we can.
Oh, okay.
Psychic powers.
Yeah, I've got to excuse myself, guys, because originally I was gonna stay like an hour and then do some work, but I got carried away with a great conversation, obviously with the powerful man them. You know what I'm saying? With the three kings together. Yeah, I'm saying the three kings. You know what I'm saying? When the powers are united, in it. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to stay on target.
Yeah, bro, it's facts, big facts.
Yeah, but this was fun though, man. We should definitely do this more, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to make this like at least a weekly thing, or if not, maybe every 2 weeks at least.
And it's on Jay's
let's do a weekly thing.
You can always watch it back.
Yeah.
You know what? Whilst we've been in the chat, I've been
watch it back or whatever.
Because I'm actually watching us live on YouTube as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Technology, right?
Yeah. Hey, Jay, I sent
I'm gonna excuse myself, guys.
Hey Jay, I sent Fabian the link of was it of your podcast from last Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. They're all our podcast.
Yeah, bro.
I started watching it, but it's 5 hours, so I'm gonna watch it completely tonight.
Yeah, bro. Even this, I missed some of this one, so I'm going to watch it back.
Yeah, man, no doubt, bro.
Definitely,
no doubt. All right,
guys,
bro.
I'm out.
Next week.
Fabian, love you, brother. Fantastic.
Definitely, man. Come on, man. To the Warriors.
Yo,
all right, guys, I'm out.
All right, peace, man.
Oh man. So what do you want to do, Jay? You want to keep it going, or
Yeah, man. We could run it for another 20. I mean, was it another 20, half an hour if you want? You know what I'm saying?
Brother, it's your show, man. Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, man. It's calm. It's calm.
I'm chilling anyway.
Yeah, it's calm. You know what I mean? Like to be honest with you, like, I don't really want it to run over hard. Was it 3 hours anyway? You know what I mean? Like 3 hours was going to be the max for me anyway.
Okay, we can end it here then.
Yeah. No. It's calm. We can go on for a little bit still.
Whatever you want to do, man. I don't care either way, man.
Is it? What are you playing, brother?
Nothing, bro. Just chilling, man. Like really, I'm just like talking to you, really. So
okay.
I've got Genshin on. But
yeah, I see you, brother. I see.
Playing it. But
Brother.
I've got Genshin on, but I'm not really
concentrating.
I'm not really playing it.
Background noise.
Yeah.
Brother, I saw your video last night, man. The Genshin Impact. New character.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what? Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
You posted that last night, brother. I saw it last night.
You know what it is? Yeah. It's a bit weird, man. The days are kind of like
merging together. They're like doing this. They're like doing
brother.
this.
Yeah, yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, bro. It was good, man. It was good, bro.
You got the luck of the devils, brother.
What's that, bro?
You got the luck of the devils.
Bro, you know what you didn't see? I got I was like talking to some guy. I got Chi-Chi.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
I didn't want Chi-Chi.
Mum said I didn't want Chi-Chi.
That's my pity. Do you know
what
I mean?
happened?
It's basically it took my soft pity and my pity.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. But you got mad luck, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You just, roll the dice and the character just comes through.
Well, Jay, to be honest with you, because but you see on my main account, no, Jay, you know what it is? Yeah, it's a science. It's a science. Yeah. There's luck is involved, but it's also down to a science as well. Yeah. Like the thing is, Jay, I got really quickly. Like,
yeah, I saw it, brother. I saw it straight away.
Yeah, but Jake, it's down to science, though. It's to science, because basically, I knew I was going to get that character either on my 90th pull or on my roundabout 70. Between 70 and 80, I might get her because I might get soft pity. Yeah, I got her in soft pity. Which basically, because I could have got another random character. I could have got Chi-Chi. Like I got Chi-Chi on my rerolled account. Yeah, I was a bit pissed.
Crazy.
I was a bit pissed, man. So I got Chi-Chi, and then I got Chi-Chi, and then I got Ganyu.
What's the 3 characters? You got 3 characters?
No,
like 3 new characters?
No, two.
Oh, you got 2? Okay.
I got Chi-Chi and I got Ganyu.
Okay.
Yeah. So it took my soft pity and then my pity. So I'm not happy about that. But
yeah, because I remember you said that you wasn't gonna wish until the new banner came out.
Jay, she's too good.
Yeah?
Too good. Too good, bro. I had to.
What, C1?
She's too good. No. I didn't get a C2. Oh, you know my normal account. I've only got her once.
Oh.
Sorry,
okay.
sorry. I'm not explaining it correctly. Yeah. On my rerolled account, I got Chi-Chi and Ganyu, one after the other. Yeah. I wasn't going to summon on that account because I got her in this account. But I'm struggling on my other account.
Why?
Like, Jay, I'm struggling. Bad.
What, too many characters? Too many characters?
No. I don't have. So I got Mona. I've got Mona. I've got Mona, Sucrose, Bennett, and Zhongli. Yeah. And it's not a complete team.
Yeah, it's not.
Not a complete team because you need to have. I need to have electricity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because electricity and fire are the 2 best elements in the game. Yeah. So I've got fire, but I've got nothing that can activate fire. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like an incomplete team. And I've got Mona, yeah, but I don't want Mona to be my main character in that account because I've got Bennett. I'm just struggling, really. Just like really struggling with that account. and I saw Ganyu, and I realized she's broken. Like, she's just too much. So I said, you know what? Yeah, I am going to lose a lot by getting her. But if I get her, I know I'm going to enjoy my rerolled account more. And it's going to become much easier to do. Yeah, Jay? I'm right. I'm right. I got her. And the game has become significantly easier. And I'm enjoying it more. So it was worth it. So I have kind of sacrificed Zhao. I have kind of sacrificed him a little bit. But I'll definitely get him on this account, my main account. I'll definitely get him.
So do you have enough resources to like level her up, to level her up and stuff?
I did today.
Okay.
I did it yesterday because I ran out of resin.
Mm.
So I couldn't farm my boss, but I've taken her to 80. Yeah. So now that I've got her to 80, yeah, I can level up the world now.
Yeah.
I can level up the world to like, because it's gonna shoot me straight up to like 55. Because I well exceed Adventure at 50.
Yeah.
I well exceed it. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, I want to have all my characters level 80, and I want to have at least one character level 90. That's my goal. Yeah. I can do that now. Now that I've got Ganyu, I'm not really fiending after anybody else. Zhao's going to come. I'll get Zhao, but I'm not excited about him. Yeah. So I don't particularly like his play style. But I'll still get him. And I'll level him up slowly. Surely. But I've got Ganyu. Like, my team composition is too godlike. I'm calm, man. I'm calm.
Is it what?
If you're watching it yesterday, did you see what happens when I had Clee?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what's your team now? Then you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean. Like, have you changed the A team and the B team? Like, has it changed now?
Yeah.
Like, have you amended it?
Yeah, I've got like my main team now. Like, I think like I've settled on my team. It's like Jean, Ganyu, Mona, Zhongli. And I don't need Jean there, right? Because I'm enjoying Ganyu. Like, Ganyu is a main. She is a main DPS character.
Yeah.
Free. She can do it on her own. But I love Jean. I love Jean, bro. That's my number one character, bro. I love that character. You know what I mean? And I was actually experimenting. That was my experimental Jean. I mean, you didn't really see it, but I've experimented with her. It didn't work.
No?
It's like a failed experiment. And I see it. My old build was better with her. So yeah, just like making adjustments with her. Because you got like, you know, you've always got to like play about with it. See if you can make improvements in some places. But yeah, man, definitely happy with that. Yeah, bro. I mean, but the thing is, yeah, the reason why I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I will. Because nothing really happens when you change the adventure rank, does it? Except like the world bosses.
Yeah, like just the enemies and the world bosses just get harder. That's literally it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that's really silly, because you know what it is, yeah? I don't fight the world bosses anyway.
No, neither do I. I
fight them, but I don't fight them because I need to.
You fight them because you enjoy fighting them, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, same thing with me.
They're too expensive. They're too expensive.
Yeah.
It takes like 40 resin, and then what do they give you? They don't give you anything.
Was it like almost like, you know what I mean, like almost think that you gotta like fight them on the most hardest level possible. You know what I'm saying? Before you get anything good. It's stupid.
So what adventure rank are you?
50. I've been on 50 for a while.
And what are the drops like? Do you guarantee to get a legendary?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I would say every other I'm guaranteed to get a legendary, regardless of who I fight.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean, like sometimes I get them back to back, like in a row, like 3-4 times in a row. But most of the time, it's every other.
I really just don't like the bosses, innit? Like their drops are just so bad to me.
Yeah, I know. It's not great. I mean, like, it's not great.
And I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't mind if it costs 20. If it costs 20 resin, Jay, I'd do it. I'd do it all day. But it costs 40 resin. Come on, man.
Yeah, they should change that.
Like, huh?
They should change it so it's only 20. They should make it so it's more. I mean, so that it doesn't cost you just to fight them.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna spend 40 resin, you know what I mean, on a 10-second fight. You know what I mean? And I know I'd need to do that as well, actually. But yeah. But yeah, man, got Ganyu. Bro, that character is so good, man. I know why they did that, innit? It's because of Zhongli, innit?
Oh, what, to balance it out?
Yeah.
Oh, like to compliment him.
Because Zhongli is so bad. And then Albedo, you know, he didn't exactly light the internet on fire. Yeah, let's be honest. Right? So they needed something like this. They needed a hype. They needed a character like Ganyu. They needed her to be good. They needed her to be like really fucking strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that people are happy with her. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people that will play this game as well is a lot of girls play this game. Yeah. So if girls are going to pull for Ganyu, they need to like her as well.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm happy.
You know what I mean? Like, I tried to play it. I think I tried to play it last night, but you know what I mean? But my internet was bugging out for some reason. It was weird. It was really, really glitching out. I've never seen it glitch out like that before, so I just couldn't play it. I mean, I think I played it for about half an hour, and it just cut. And for some reason, I just couldn't. You know what I mean? Reconnect. So annoying. So yeah, I'll probably go in there tonight.
Oh, that's a piss take, man. Because you can skip internet, innit?
Yeah. So just put in
But
a
don't
few
you have
hours.
your own internet now? I swear you said you were going to get your own internet.
Yeah, I am in it. It's just that was it because of all the lockdowns and stuff? Like they're acting a bit funny coming out to try and like install anything, innit? I mean, because I did the research in it. Like it benefits me to get the BT in my area, because at first I wanted Virgin, but apparently BT is better in my area than Virgin.
That's it.
And stuff. So yeah, like it's like a mad waiting list, and like they got some really good deals and stuff. And
but can't you do it yourself?
Hmm?
Can't you do it yourself?
Do what? Was
like
it do what myself?
Yourself?
No. I can't. I wish I could.
Like, did they have to drill into your wall or something?
I don't know, man. But they said, you know what I mean. But they said they need to come around and do something. And I was like, all right, then cool. But there's like a waiting list. And plus, while I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it like when I got my phone, EE, like, it shot off me like some like crazy deal on EE. And I was kind of tempted to go with it. Yeah. Because that's who my mother's with, isn't it? But the only thing is that, like I said, BT is the best for my area. So that's the only reason why I'm kind of reluctant. It's like, oh, should I go with EE? Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to, man. If they're the ones that have got like the satellite or that thing in your area, they're the ones that are going to give you the best That's the way you're gonna get the best internet.
Yeah, the best connection. Because to be honest with you, like the reason why I don't really like play online in terms of multiplayer and stuff like that, it's my internet not that great. I mean, like to play online, like like a single player game or like whatever, it's calm in it. But the moment I start playing like, Tekken online or whatever it is, it's game over. It's like, there's no point. So, cause I got communal internet. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like right now, I'm streaming off my data off my phone because I've got mad data in it. I've got practically unlimited data, so I'll just stream off my phone. But
is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, my phone, man. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow,
that's what it is with the gaming, man. Like that's literally what it is with the gaming.
Yeah,
so I will definitely this year. I'm definitely gonna sort out.
When you said virtually, do you actually have unlimited internet or pretty much?
Pretty much.
Okay, so how much internet do you have? Like your internet?
I've got like 100. Which is which is way more than enough for me to do what I want to do. You know.
Yeah.
So it's calm, innit? It's calm, but yeah. So definitely this year I will get the internet. I will sort out for the gaming, online gaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important, especially because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if things are going to change. How much are they going to change if they're going back to normal? So,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I need my own internet for my online gaming because there's a lot of things that I should be doing and could be doing, but I don't because it's not that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get into like streaming on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like buy my PlayStation, but I can't really do that because the internet's not that great. Sometimes I can, but most of the time I can't. So these are the reasons why I need to sort it out.
Yeah, bro, man, it'll be amazing when you do.
Yeah, definitely. Man.
I mean, you'll have like more freedom in it.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
More freedom to do everything and. Yeah, bro. But yeah, man, look, man, there's some innovation, man. And you're streaming from your phone? I never thought about that, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, what's it?
I suggested it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was you. That's what I'm saying. It was you.
What is wrong with me? Yeah. No, but I didn't think about that. But I think at that time it was a question. It was a question. It was like problem-solving conversation. So it's not something I would normally think of. It's not like a solution I would normally think about. But I think because we were like brainstorming, that's why that popped into my head.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What's it, Jay? I'm actually looking forward to the new Resident Evil movie, isn't it? The Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
Oh, the CG movie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, because I actually really like them. I know some people don't really like them too much, but I actually really like them. I mean, because they're more closer to like the.
I like them.
Yeah, man. The last one with Leon, fucking godlike. Where my man fights, was it on the roof?
He's the winning ingredient.
Yeah, beautiful.
He's the winning ingredient. You put Leon in everything.
Yeah, exactly. Leon.
And they know that. That's why they put him in everything. When it comes to the movies, they always put Leon because they know.
Yeah.
He's the winning ingredient. He's the secret. No. He's the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Can't wait for that to drop, man. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I think this year is going to be about Resident Evil, to be honest. No, I mean, I think Resident Evil 8 dropping this year sometime with Resident Evil Infinite Darkness dropping.
Look, man, Jay, we'll see.
No, I mean, it's got to be the year of Resident Evil for me, man.
We'll see.
RE year. The RE year, man.
I'll believe when they actually say a day. Not a day. When they say a month, that's what I will. I'll be like, okay, yeah. Because you're not gonna get that bullshit with like Capcom, where they're gonna say, oh, delay it, or whichever. Yeah, I mean, that's what I like about Capcom, man. And like most of like the Japanese developers.
Yeah.
If they've got nothing to show, just keep quiet. Don't say anything.
Exactly.
Get on with it, innit? Crack on, innit?
The best way forward, man. You know what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than words.
When you've got something to say or something to show, speak up. Speak up. Until then, close your mouth and go with it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't understand why people have to like talk. You know what I mean? Why do you have to talk and make promises just for the sake of talking? Just to get media buzz? Like, what's wrong with you?
Was it I feel like it's a European American thing, like drumming up hype. You know what I'm saying? Buzz about a game. You know what I mean? Like keeping people interested, make sure people don't forget.
Yeah, but you kill it. That's the finish. You kill it. Because like
oversaturation.
Example, you know, Cyberpunk. Yeah, they said, "Oh, we made our money back. We made over 13 million." They could have made triple that. Easily. That they could have tripled that. Easily.
Easy.
You know what I mean? So you're bragging about this and saying, "Oh, wow, this, wow, that, wow, this, wow, that." Yeah. You've basically left hundreds of millions
on the table.
I would say they left at least 1.5 billion on the table.
Easy.
From this cock up. Right, 1.5 million. That is me being super generous. When I say 1.5 billion, I'm being very generous because they blatantly lost more. Yeah, but I'm being, room for error and all that type of nonsense. A billion, let's say 1.3 billion they left on the table.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say, right?
Right? Yeah, well, that's the reason why they're getting it so hard, isn't it? Because they were meant to be like the industry's darling. They was like, like they could do no wrong. You know what I mean? They were bragging.
I don't know if they're the industry's darling, but the only thing that I can say is I thought they were godlike, simply based off what they showed me and what they did for me playing my game. So in terms of how the media perceived them, it's whatever, But in terms of me, because I couldn't talk from my perspective. I played Witcher. Witcher's a godlike game. Good story, ridiculous amount of DLC. The DLC that they did release cost like £20. Each DLC was like £20. And it was massive DLC with mad story and lots of side quests and lot of unlockables in that DLC content. And you always got something godlike out of it. Like one place you've got like your own, what is it called? Like a vineyard. You got your own vineyard. You could lie on the bed. You could sit at the table. You could go to the bar. You could sit at the bar, have conversations with people. Like you sit down and then the film will come and you can like have that conversation with them. You can hear people talking in the tavern. You had like special interactions with like Cirilla and all these type of characters in the new DLC. Like, always good pricing, not doing microtransactions. So for me, they proved with action who they are, what they are, compared to everybody else. And they showed that when hundreds of millions is on the table, instead of doing a good job, they lie. So
they know better than everybody else.
They showed me if they became what they hate.
Exactly. Was it no better than anybody? I mean, was it no better than everybody? They're no better than everybody else, basically. When that money is on the table.
You know the saying: you could die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the bad guy.
Yeah. And that's basically what happened, bro.
They live long enough to see yourself, and they can't afford that.
Well, this is the thing, like
they literally can't afford it because they make one video game every 7 or 8 years.
Well, this is what I'm saying
They can't afford it.
Because even though they're worth like a certain amount of money, like with everything that's happened with all these, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, like these court cases and all this, and the government getting involved and all this bullshit, yeah, like they are potentially going to lose a lot of money. Because, you know what I mean? Because it's not like gamers or third party that's trying to take them to court. It's their investors. So it's a serious thing.
And that's why they're losing so much money, because at the end of the day, they're a public-owned company.
There you go.
They're on the stock exchange. Did you know they're on the stock exchange?
Yeah.
Which basically means, Jay, you can own shares in CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
You can buy shares in CD Projekt Red. I mean, depends on how much a share costs or how much equity in that company costs. Yeah. And then what happens if 500 people, yeah, say, I put 500,000. You promised me I was going to get 700. You're only giving me 600. You're only giving me 550.
Yeah.
So for 7 years, I'm getting back £50,000. My investment, I've invested, and you promised me a certain amount, and this is all you're giving me. And not only that, you've lied about the condition of the game. So when you requested more money for development, yeah, and we held an investors call, because they hold investors calls, like I think it's like every month. Yeah.
Have to.
What did you say to us? Game's in good condition, PS4's in good condition, development is going fine, everything is all good. You know, so what about that presentation you showed us in November? You said that was playable, working. But now we hear your developers saying in January, yeah, you didn't have a working model of the, you didn't even have an operating working version of the game, let alone a date or a deadline for certain things to be fixed. But in November, you showed us a working model. So you lied. Come on, man. What's happening here? I don't think I'll ever forgive them for this.
Really?
Yeah, bro. But it cut, you know, it cut deep.
Hold on a second.
Deep, man. If I wasn't invested, if I didn't care, if I didn't get suckered in by it, if it wasn't CD Projekt Red, I don't care.
Wait, so if they announced The Witcher, I mean, like, was it The Witcher 4 or something? What, like, you ain't on board?
I mean, if it's Witcher, yeah, of course, I know they can do it because they've done Witcher 3. You know what I mean? Because Witcher doesn't have cars, it doesn't have lights, it doesn't have neon lights, it doesn't have buildings, it doesn't have lots of different interaction conversations, it doesn't have like digital. There's a reason why, if you look at the video games and everything like that, yeah, notice how you've never seen a game like Cyberpunk. Whenever they do like mad RPGs and stuff like that, it's more about the story and the gameplay than it is about intricacies of cyber stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a bloody like the finish yet. The reason why they did a game like Witcher in medieval times, yeah, they didn't need to worry about doing a car with lights and a radio and driving mechanics. They don't need to worry about shooting and points of damage, the maths for damage, for crit rate, for electricity damage, for fire damage, for poison damage, for incendiary damage. Yeah, they don't need to have a game that's got all the system with mathematical equations in terms of how much damage does this gun do. When they're doing a certain attack with a gun, how does that gun feel? That gun feels different to that gun. Having 20 cars, and all 20 cars have got different sound variations for how every car sounds.
Yeah.
You know, lights, buildings, cars flying, cars flying, and all this future stuff. yeah, there's a reason why games don't do it. It's too hard. It's too much of an undertaking. CD Projekt Red said they could do it. And you look at Witcher, believe they can.
Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, it does make sense. What? So,
and you
like,
remember, there's a reason why I'm not playing it right now. There's a reason why I'm not playing it right now. You know? I'd like to be playing the game right now, but you know what it is? I don't feel like it. I mean, it's a little bit more to it than that, yeah? But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it.
Would you pre-order it though? Like The Witcher 4, if they announced it? Like, would it be a game you pre-order?
No, because I wouldn't just pre-order it. Because like the thing is, I'm not super worried. Like the thing is, if I pre-order a game, I only pre-order a game because I want it delivered to my house, like straight away. That's number one. And number two, I know everyone else is going to pre-order it. And if someone else pre-orders it, guess what that means? I might not get a copy. And the last thing I want to hear is sold out. That's the absolute last thing I want to hear. Sold out.
Okay, because I thought, because I thought you might have been hesitant about pre-ordering it because obviously of everything that's happened with Cyberpunk. Even though you know that they can make The Witcher, like a Witcher game, but because it's The Witcher, you would actually buy it, but you might be a bit hesitant in pre-ordering it and doing certain things.
Not at all.
Mm.
Basically, I'd do anything. Basically, to have a game where I can see Yennefer again, Triss, you know, Geralt, just Cirilla. Bro, I'd love if they did Witcher and it was Cirilla. It wasn't Geralt's story, it was Cirilla's story.
Yeah.
I'd love that. Love that, man. I love that. Like, have you seen the? Yeah, I think you have. Did you watch that the final Witcher trailer? If you've ever watched the official
for Witcher 3
trailer, yeah, that trailer was godlike. Jay, the game is better than the trailer.
Okay.
The trailer is super godlike. It don't do the game justice. It doesn't do the game justice, like, at all. Jay, do you know how many times I can say that about a game?
How many?
I can't.
Not many.
And if there is, I could probably count them on, like, if there is another game, I could probably count it on, like, maybe 2 fingers. Haha. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how good Witcher was. That final trailer was absolutely incredible. The music, the emotion it captured, everything. The game is more. It's one of the best games I ever played.
Damn.
Easy.
What, easily?
Actually, what's so funny about that statement? The combat system in Witcher is garbage. Like, the combat system in Witcher is so bad.
Brother, I get it.
Bad.
Brother, I totally get it. I totally get it because see, for example, last night, Raymond called me, because he literally just finished was it Last of Us Part 2 last night. And he called me, and he's like, Jay, I finished the game.
At 2 a.m.
Yeah. Mad late. He called me mad late, but it was calm, innit? So we were talking and stuff, and like he said that Jay, like, he goes like, this game is garbage. I'll never play it again. I'll never play this game again. And one of the things, one of the things we both agreed upon is that, like, The Last of Us Part 1, when it came out, graphically, it looked good. Gameplay-wise, it wasn't anything special. In terms of the combat system, it wasn't anything special. But what carried that game, was the story. The story easily made up like 80 to 85% of what that game was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I totally get it because, like, The Last of Us Part 1, like, the combat system was good, but it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything in terms of, like, pushing the boundaries. Was it in innovation or anything like that? But because the story was so godlike, yeah,
and the characters were amazing,
and the characters were just amazing. That's what makes that game godlike. You know what I'm saying? It's not really the gameplay; it's just the story and the characters and shit. So I totally get it. You know what I mean? Like I totally get it. You know what I mean? Like it was funny. Like he did say one thing to me. Yeah, was it because I did ask him a question near the end of the conversation, and I said to him, I said to him, so after playing this game, if they announced the Last of Us Part 3, would you buy it or pre-order it? And he was like, no, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, was it like whatever? I mean, like whatever loyalty, credit that that they had with me from Last of Us Part 1, they fucked it up with Part 2, innit? I'm done, innit? You know, so
I don't understand. I still don't understand why they killed Joel.
No, it's not about killing him. It's just the way they did it. You know what I'm saying? It's, I mean, portrayal, character, and the way they did it. It didn't make any sense. It literally didn't make any sense. Because to be honest,
okay, so why would it be okay that they killed him? Let's answer that.
It would be okay. Was it like if you're gonna base a story on which is what they did, yeah? Like if you're gonna say the reason why he got killed is because he killed so many people, like in part 1, and what goes around comes around, fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a post-apocalyptic world. I mean, eventually.
But don't you think that ship sailed like about 20 minutes into the first game?
The first game?
Yeah. Like the finish, I think they already established. No, not 20 minutes. About 2 hours into the first game, that ship already sailed. They already given plot. They already given plot armor.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, but we're talking about like going into another game. You know what I'm saying? So like, even though you give him the character plot armor, in the second game, if you're going to turn around and say, okay, he done X, Y, and Z in the first game, so this is the reason why that he will most probably die in the second game, fine. I mean, like,
then
no.
Why does Ellie get to live and he doesn't? Because Ellie does worse, if not exactly what he did.
Yeah, I know, but the point I'm trying to make is that no one, like nobody had, like anybody that loves the first game and loves the character and the story has an issue with Joel dying. They have an issue with the way he died. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, and the fact that it was a betrayal of his character. That's what everyone. That's what everybody has an issue with. It's not about him dying. It's about how you're dying, and about
okay.
how.
Well, I don't really care about people's thoughts. I'm asking your thoughts.
No, but mine is the same thoughts. It's the same, brother. That's what I'm saying. It's the same. Anybody, like me, anybody that played the game and loved the game, whatever. We generally have the same kind of thought when it comes to Joe, innit?
Okay.
So that's why I say that. So it's not really about him dying. It's just the way. It's just the way he did it. It's just bullshit, man. It's bullshit. And that's not even talking about the story as a whole. About the way that Ellie was portrayed, Abby, so forth and so on. That's not even talking about any of that. It's just Joel, isn't it? So yeah, man. Like it's just I feel. I get why people. Might be taking the stance of I'm done with Naughty Dog. Like I'm done with the or like if they're not done with Naughty Dog, yeah, they're definitely done with the Last of Us franchise. Because to be honest with you, like the fact that they've made like over made over 400 mil. But in the first 2 weeks, but since then they've hidden away the figures because they're not making no money because all their games are being traded in on the second-hand shelf. You go to any outlet online or whatever to buy Last of Us Part 2. You're picking up for like from £25 to £30 on sale. It's because no one don't give a shit about that game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like Ghost of Tsushima, where like if you go anywhere online to try to buy a game, that game is still holding its price, even though it's dropped a little bit, but it's still quite expensive because because it's generally known that it's a really good game. Like I love that game. I can't believe they waited so long to play that game, and I haven't even played the multiplayer. And the multiplayer would be godlike. And
it seems to me like it's set in stone that the reason that game is hated is because of bigotry and misogyny. You know what I mean? Like even though that's not the real reason,
that's the narrative that they painted, isn't it?
And the narrative is painted by the media as well.
Yeah, but just an excuse.
And the media are the ones that could control history, and they've never deviated from that. They've they've never deviated from that that narrative.
Yeah, of course.
So forever, as far as everyone's concerned, that game's a successful game. And the only people that don't like that game, they're like the same people that don't like that game, they're the same people that were terrorizing Capitol Hill a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but numbers don't lie, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
You know what I mean? But if they're gonna hide numbers,
I'm not saying that's my take. Or you think I'm saying that's my take?
No, I'm just saying that, like, you know what I mean? Like what you're saying is true. But that's the reason why they had, I mean, was it that they hit the numbers? Because numbers don't lie. I mean, like numbers.
The truth, Jay. Like, even the people that are reporting it, they know the truth.
Yeah, of course they do.
Even the people that are reporting it, even though that's what they put in their narrative, they know the truth. It's got nothing to do with. It's got nothing to do with Abby. It's got nothing to do with anything like who they made the main character. It's crazy, man.
It's just excuses, brother. It's just excuses. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like that's the reason why they're hiding numbers, because numbers don't lie. Like numbers will tell you something's successful, but it won't tell you if it's actually a good game or not. That's subjective. Like us, people like me and you who play the game, we will determine whether the game is good or not. Not them and not the numbers, but the numbers will tell you if a game is successful. And one thing we know that the game isn't successful. I mean, well, compared to the first one, it ain't shit. Like, it ain't making the same money as the first one. I guarantee you that, and they know that. That's why they hit the numbers after the first 2 weeks, because they know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And even though media controls the narrative, the one thing that they couldn't control was the player's choice, which is why I love that award, because because the gamers and the players like made up the majority of that vote. Huh?
I forgot what they voted for.
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
There we go.
That's
the real game of the. That's the real game of the year.
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows that, brother. Everyone knows that. I mean,
that's
like
why
the gamers,
man.
The gamers know that.
I even had people telling me. Yeah, I had like a lot of people saying to me, "You should vote, man. Use your vote, man." I was like, "What's the point? The winner is already decided."
Yeah, it's true.
The outcome's already decided. Don't you understand?
Yeah, it's true.
Basically, they give you 20 games and they say vote. Yeah, they're not telling you to vote for the game. They're telling you to vote, and the top 20 most voted will go to a judging panel. And then unless the judging panel say no to that game, I know it was in the top 4, yeah, but no. But we like this game. And then most of the judging panel pick that game, so that game gets put in there. Yeah? And then they vote for which game's got the best musical score, which game has got the best direction, which game has got the best art direction, which game has got the best script, what game's got the best supporting character, or whichever. It's all bullshit. That's the reason. But player's choice, you can't fuck with player's choice.
No, you couldn't. And to be honest with you, if you want a real fair and award show, what you would do is just ask the players or the gamers to vote. To vote for what was their favorite game? Whichever one's got the highest scores, you put that into like the top 5 of the game of the year or top 10 or whatever it's going to be. And when it comes to the voting system, you know what I'm saying, like you just make like the gamers vote. So the gamers vote should make up like 85%, and the gaming access media or the journalists should only make up like the 15% or whatever. Or whatever it is. But we should make up the majority of the vote, because what ended up happening is that they made up like 85-90% of the vote, even though that there's only like 500 of them, and even though that there's millions of gamers. It don't matter if we all say no, Last of Us Part 2 wasn't game of the year. As long as the majority of them said it was winning game of the year. So that's why it's fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because they all have the same narrative.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's why player's choice was such a big thing. You know what I mean? It was such a big thing. So yeah, the media controls the narrative too. You know what I mean? Like mostly and to a certain degree. But I was so happy when Players' Choice. You know what I mean? Like the people spoke and said, "Nah, this is our game of the year." You know what I mean? And where what matters, because we actually go out and buy the game and we play the game, so our opinion should matter more than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they get their little press versions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Bastards.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not saying that their opinions are not valid. They are valid, but they're not. You know what I mean, but they're not more valid than ours, especially when we have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off, man. You know what I mean, pay for it and you know what I mean, and like play it. Like we should make up the majority of the vote. You know what I'm saying? Like we should dictate what we think is the best game of the year, the best sound, the best voice actors. You know what I'm saying? The best indie game. Nah, you know what I mean? Because it was crazy that there were some games that like got nominated, but some games that never won any awards. Like I think Final Fantasy VII Remake won like one award, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Taking a fucking piss.
Are you kidding me?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the award that it won, it only won because Final Fantasy has to win an award.
Yeah, it's like exactly. Like it has to win an award.
Yeah, and it got
an
award for music. Of all the things that game is godlike for, it was the music. Music is godlike, yeah.
But it's remixed. It's remixed.
But that's the best thing you're saying that game has. Oh,
nah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I mean, to be honest with you, Jay, I never watch a Game Awards. I look at the results, yeah, but I never watch it. That shit is cringe.
Brother, I wasn't gonna watch it either. But like, what happens? I had planned to do something. I can't remember what it was now, but I had planned to do something, and I couldn't do it. So I ended up just sitting down and watching it anyway, and it was the most dry and boringest thing I have ever watched. The most cringiest thing ever.
Yeah,
and like watching it
once, like long time ago. Yeah, I've only ever watched it once, and I will never watch it again. I watched it once, and it was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I'm never watching this garbage again, bro.
Yeah, it's garbage. But I mean, like, but it was
propaganda.
Yeah, brother, it was worth watching to see. I mean, to feel and actually see the propaganda. It was so obvious. It was so blatant. You just couldn't miss it. It was just there, innit? It was bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's good to see it and know it exists. Like it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a real thing. It's definitely a real thing. You know what I mean? Like even when Ghost of Tsushima won a couple of awards and stuff like that, yeah, it just felt like they had to. Give it a couple of awards. But that's why. You know what I mean? But that's why, yeah, that when they won Players of Choice awards, I was happy because it was like, well, that's the only award that matters, and you know it matters as well, yeah, because because you had Neil Druckmann like tweeting everybody talking about, yeah, get the votes up, like, yeah, like let's win it, because if he wins it, he knows that validates his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you've got any sense here, you know what I mean, like regardless of your, like the bubble you're in, the friends you're around, the echo chambers or whatever, people will blow smoke up your ass. You know what I'm saying? And if you've got any common sense, you know what it really is. But if you've got the majority of the gamers turning around saying, nah, your game was really game of the year, regardless of whatever or whoever's blowing smoke up your ass, then that validates you. You know what I'm saying? Validates your bullshit or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like it validates your work. But because we turned around and said, no, it ain't, go fuck yourself, that's why it burned him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only award that really matters, because he knows what time it is. He knows half of them words are just fucking pity awards and participation awards. That wasn't like that's just what they were. It was bullshit. Yeah. It was bullshit. Now I mean, like Doom Doom Eternal didn't even get an award. That fucking game is godlike, devil-like, whatever you want to call it. That game is fucking amazing. Like, and the fact that it didn't get one award,
not even one.
Not one award.
Not one award.
Not one award. Not one award. You know what I mean? Like, supremely a better game than The Last of Us Part 2. Supremely a better. Listen, Ghost of Tsushima, Doom, and was it Final Fantasy 7? Or was it? Them three games are by far superior games to Last of Us Part 2. And one of them three didn't win any awards. One of them only won one awards, and the other one only won 3 awards, but 2 official. Well, what they consider 2 official awards in the main awards show. And Last of Us Part 2, that wasn't. I mean, Game of the Year won pretty much everything.
So at the end of the day, man, it is that Game
propaganda
of the Year renamed to Jeff Keighley and Friends Awards.
Was it that? Was it? That's basically what it is, bro. That's basically what it is.
If they could do, they would have given Hideo Kojima an award.
Is it when did Death Stranding come out? Was it last year?
I think it was 2018.
18 or 19?
I think it was 18.
Because we're in 2021, right?
Yeah.
I got a feeling it came. I got a feeling it came out 2020. I got a feeling it was 2020. You know.
2020.
Like early 20. Was it early 2020 or was it like late? Was it like late 19?
Okay. What was the Game Awards for? Was the Game Awards for 2020? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why did Death Stranding win stuff in 2020? No, it wasn't 2020. It wasn't 2020.
Oh yeah, I tell you what.
Think about it, Jay. Death Stranding come out in the same year as Final Fantasy 7. I would have remembered it. I would have remembered that feeling.
Death Stranding.
It was either 19 or 18. I'm sure it was 18.
19. Wait.
You keep track of these things. So if you say
it came out 19. Was it November 19? Yeah. Yeah. Was it November 2019? Yeah, I thought so. It came out late 19. I thought so. That's why it feels like it came out 2020 because it was late 19.
If they could have given an award to Kojima, they would have.
Of course he was. It was it. Oh my god! Like his tongue is up his ass. He ain't smelling these sparks. Like his tongue actually up his ass.
I mean, you're saying it, not me.
You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that I know is if they could have put him in a game, they'll put him in a game. If they could have given him an award, they would have given him an award.
Yeah, blatant.
Anything to do that. I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I might get Death Stranding eventually. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it for like
just
£15.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to try it, innit? Just to try it out. You know what I mean? But I'll probably buy it later this year. You know what I mean? When I've got nothing to play. Because after I play through Spider-Man and Doom Eternal and stuff, I'm literally not gonna have anything to play. Because this year, like the only games that I'm really into is Resident Evil 8. And I will probably get Hitman 3 at some point down the line, but only because of the VR feature.
You know what makes me laugh about PS5? Yeah, you do realize if you look at it, they sold everybody a lie at that PlayStation Award thing. Not PlayStation Award, the PlayStation Showcase. Do you remember of that PlayStation Showcase where they showed Returnals, Spider-Man, that Final Fantasy game? You know, there was like some Final Fantasy game, yeah.
State of Play, the State of Play.
State of Play, yeah. Like that thing blew my mind, bro. That blew my mind, man. Yeah. None of those games come out on the PlayStation. None of them, except for Spider-Man.
No, wait.
And the thing that killed it about Spider-Man is Spider-Man actually was going to come on the PS4. These are all very important things, very important facts that they conveniently left out. Very important pieces of information that they so conveniently abandoned to tell everybody. It's so bad.
Have you noticed?
That's why the PlayStation 5, it's not a massive talking point. It's not a massive talking point. If they had made Cyberpunk PS5 only, and it was a good game. If they had made Spider-Man PS5 only, we would have had a lot more to talk about. Just based off those two games, we would have had a lot more to talk about with the PS5. But the fact that every big game that was blown up on the State of Play was on the PS4. This Xbox Series X and PS5 era has got to be the most
underwhelming.
Underwhelming announcement release ever, bro. They released a Returnals trailer. Oh shit! Have a look at this.
You haven't seen it yet.
Oh, Jay, you crack up. You
haven't seen it yet.
You
haven't seen.
Jay,
Is it why have I gone digital?
Look, go Jay. Go to your own channel and listen to how you sound in your own channel.
Yeah, I can hear you. You sound the same as well. I don't know what's going on, brother. I don't know what's going on. Was it? I tell you what, yeah. Like, let's just end the stream anyway because it's glitching out and stuff, innit? And like it's getting to the 3-hour mark anyway. I know you didn't hear a word of what I said.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, let's just end the stream, brother. Let's end the stream. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was...
Yeah. That might be the God message.
Yeah. So, this was episode 0 of the Tapping Buttons podcast with my Nakama, my Hinde, Lionheart, and Fabiano, who, you know what I'm saying? So, you can catch me on Jay's Gamepad, all the content, and you can catch my brother... Lionheart, Mind Explosion. The link is in the description to his YouTube channel, so please go and subscribe to him. Go and check him out. He's got some wonderful content. You know what I'm saying? All things geek, gaming, everything there. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that's him is on his channel, so check him out. And yes, we will be back hopefully next week. So I hope you enjoyed the podcast. And if I sound as glitchy as I'm sounding right now, I apologize for that. All right, my brother, next week.
Take care, my brother. Thank you.